For she's a jolly good fellow.
Is it time?
How does it feel to be 36?
Well, I feel kind of the same, but mentally,
No,
I
you don't
guess
change from one day to the next?
I'm more broken down. Yeah, so I'm 36 now, back on an even number, which
Oh, that's right.
for those out there, even numbers are cool, but I'm an odd gal, okay? I love the odds. So here we are, 36, about to be in 2024. But I go through it every other year, and I'm a survivor, like Destiny's Child.
Like Destiny's Child?
Yeah.
You don't feel any different?
No,
Do you feel
not really, but
do you feel connected because you shared your birthday with Bryn's birthday party in the finale?
honestly, I mean, I watched it the next day, but yes, I did kind of feel
So today?
connected. Yeah, today. I watched it an hour ago. Yeah, I felt connected to Bren a little bit. I always try to connect to Bren.
You
Sometimes,
prepared?
yeah.
How many scenes did you skip through? Be honest.
I know I watched the whole thing. No, I did not take notes on everything because there were some moments that I had an out of body experience, and I got kind of aggravated at certain scenes, and then some scenes I lost over a little bit. But the first jump scare was seeing that this episode was supersized. That really freaked me out. And then the other jump scare was watching the episode and trying to understand why it was supersized.
Well, the thing is, I didn't know it was supersized either. I didn't know that until you mentioned something, and then I immediately
Sorry about that.
No, I was dejected. I was deflated. I was dejected.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anywho,
Do you have any big birthday surprises? Did you have any?
no, but I
Did you do
will.
anything exciting?
I
Anything
will-
fun.
I will say, Lauren and Eeps got me a stack of scratch offs, so I cannot wait to scratch those off. And some of my other friends got me some scratch offs yesterday, and I've already won $45. I'm feeling a little bit on top of the world. Not
You are?
fully, but I'm climbing. I'm on the climb to the top of the world. So hopefully, some of the ones y'all got me will really hit it big.
Have you won any money yet?
$45.
Did you say that already? Not paying attention. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, as you're texting on your phone.
I'm not texting. I'm sorry. I'm an
Are you
asshole.
doing notes?
Well, no. I was pulling up my first thing because I wanted your opinion on this.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. Go for
And in
it.
doing that, I asked you about your birthday and obviously didn't give a flying fuck like Sai. Like, how are you doing? I don't care. I'm going to ignore you.
And also, this is some of the scenes that we saw in this episode. Some of these are fake. So, like, Lauren and I are kind of doing like a bit right now because Lauren you didn't spend the day with me, but you knew how the birthday went. And we did spend some time together on my
fakery.
birthday. So she was trying to recreate the scene
the
so
thing.
we could tell you, the listeners.
We did it off camera, off mic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recreate the moment. I'm trying to set the tone. I'm doing a better job than Aaron and Sai did
Yeah.
in that costume shop.
Correct.
That was a fake scene.
Yeah.
Which is okay, because sometimes that happens. Sometimes things are off camera and we have to recreate them.
Yes.
But when we say recreate, what we don't mean is for you to act like you're an idiot. Okay? That's not what we mean. What we
my
mean
God.
is try to do your best to put yourself back in that situation. And the reason why we can't get any authenticity from them is because they're putting themselves back in that,
Because they're
in that
fake.
position and they don't give a fuck. They don't
Can
give
you
a fuck.
imagine if Whitney Rose was a part of that scene too?
Absolutely fucking not.
Talk about jump scare, all different.
Wow. Like my body. That's Whitney.
Oh, God. Okay, go for it. Shoot for the stars.
We discussed this yesterday at your birthday hang.
Okay.
The difference between locking fingers and cupping fingers.
Or
In
hands.
regards in hands. In
Yeah.
regards to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Now to our listeners out there, stop here and then come back.
Oh,
You don't want
yeah.
to listen to Taylor. Link cup. This is supposedly, guys, the difference. The Gaylors out there have theories. If you cup and if you link, it means something.
Well,
will you explain that?
That's not really fair because it was our friend that had that theory. It was not the Gaylors. I don't want to put the Gaylors out there like
Okay.
that. And I will say,
I didn't realize.
Now there are videos of them linking their fingers. That's all, guys.
Link the
Oh,
fingers.
we have a friend. She kind of lives in the middle where she's not fully convinced it's PR, but she also can't believe
She's like
that
Kyle
she's
Richards. She lives in the middle. She's not fully gay, but she's kind of gay. No, I'm
she's
kidding.
wearing the jeans. But so she's not 100% convinced that this is a real relationship between Taylor and Travis, but she's also not like, oh, I don't know about the PR. But when she saw the first photo of Travis and Taylor holding hands and they were cupped, she's like, oh, okay, I've never been more convinced of PR. these are cousins holding hands. There's no sexual chemistry. And I was like, oh, interesting. So that theory really came from her. Now, the Gaylors still believe that this is very PR. Very.
Well, it
Guys,
feels very PR. So I don't know if the cupping really is the signifier.
But guys, they got together because guess what? They both went to SNL and they both did a little performance at SNL.
You don't think that they could have started dating and then decided,
No.
you know what, let's just do a little gadget, a little thingy at SNL?
No. I am firmly that this is not real. And I'm okay with that.
What gives it away for you?
That everything's
Up until now, because we've discussed it before.
Yeah. Just that everything's very public, and I just don't know what they talk about. And I don't mean that rudely. I've tried to listen to like 25 seconds of his podcast. I don't know what they're talking about. They don't seem like they have really any chemistry when I see them holding hands. Also, I just feel like there's a lot of, because I know the theory is like, well, why would she need PR? She's like one of the richest women ever. Guys, PR is not a bad thing. PR is actually a very good thing. And when she has lots of things going on, she just had the movie drop, the tour movie. He has his podcast. I mean, I think it's easier for people to see why he would gain more for what this is than she would. But she's our capitalist queen. And I make the statement that this woman does not get out of bed for less than $100,000 a day. And I love her, and I can say that. This woman, capitalist before she is anything else. And guys, she's a brand. Truth be told, Gaylors, Hetlers, everyone out there, we don't really know her at all.
Oh, Hetler's the heterosexual
Yes.
people. Got it.
So it's just like, I think, she's trying to get people talking about the movie, all this stuff. And listen, I've said since this started that once she goes back on tour, which I think is happening in November, I think that this is going to be a thing in the past. Now, if the football season ends, the tour ends in like 2 years, and they're still together holding hands, I will eat. I
Cupping.
will come.
Cupping hands.
I don't care if it's cupping, interlocking, whatever it is. I will come on this podcast and I will eat my words and I will say, I'm sorry.
I want to see them link toes.
There were all these. Okay, so guys, if you look at these photos, some of them are really funny because there's one of like Travis Kelce cupping her hand with his other hand. And they're like, look, he's holding her hand as he holds a football.
Wait, what? Where? What do you mean?
It's
Cupping her hand.
Give me your hand.
Okay.
There's a photo of them and he's like this.
Oh, got it. So what Betsy's saying
one
is my
hand-
hand is sandwiched in between two of his hands.
But there's kind of a little bit of a
Is she taking the Eucharist? Like, what's happening here?
And so
Body of Christ.
Yes. And so they did a side by side of him holding a football,
My
doing a football
poison,
move.
as Joe Gargo would say.
Gross.
Body of Christ, my poison.
My Tarzan, my poison, yeah. Guys, it just seems so fake to me. And it just seems, Taylor's very private from what we've known in the past. And so I think when she wants to be seen, she'll be seen. So it's just a little too on the nose. And I think a lot of people really started feeling that it was more PR. And then they came out with the handhold, the hand holding. So now people were like, wow, why would she do this if it was fake? She's our capitalist queen, okay?
Guys, this is Ice Spice.
Yeah, literally, that's all she did.
What did he do?
He did a little bit on, they were doing a skit about the NFL and about Taylor Swift. And they're like, guys, let's go to a guy that actually doesn't want to talk about Taylor, who wants to really talk about football. And it goes to Travis Kelce.
Got it.
So guys, come on. There's just a little bit too much going on here. And that's all I got to say about that.
Maybe she wants to date somebody who she doesn't necessarily think is less than, but maybe feels that she can navigate cerebrally, intellectually.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she can be on top. So maybe she's a top, or is she a bottom?
I don't know. I think she runs the house.
I've never really heard him speak. So I don't.
Well, I showed you a
I'm
video
not
last night.
You did. Is he like Gronk?
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I remember-
He's like dopey like that. I mean, he's cute, guys, and he's fine. I don't see it. And you know what? Maybe they are in love. Maybe they're in love, and who knows?
Well, when he was escorting her out of what I imagine is 30 Rock, I'm unclear. But
Okay.
when he was escorting her out,
Yes.
supposedly he said to her security,
Oh.
stop. I'll take it from here. Because he's a real man.
Oh my God.
Stop.
That.
I'll take it from here.
You'll take what from where?
Like,
God.
security, I don't need you anymore. I'll take it from here. I'm Travis Kelce. I'll take it. I'll take it from here. We don't need you anymore.
He's a real man.
But that's a thing.
I can't even say it.
That's the rhetoric out
can't.
there.
I
Everyone,
know.
There's a lot of people that are very excited for this
I know.
union because he's a real man.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, we are perpetuating gender
Yeah.
binds.
Yes.
He's a real man.
What was Joe Alwyn?
A real boy.
A real boy? I mean, come on, guys.
Maybe because he's more effeminate looking.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more drudgy, androgynous. Yeah. I'll take it from here. Not on my watch.
Oh my God, it's
Isn't
very,
it very that?
very Tom Sandoval.
Not on my watch.
It's
The
also
Watchmen.
like, and this is another thing. You notice that, like, obviously paparazzi's there. You notice how, like, when she leaves the studio in certain places, you always see people on the sides just like watching them and like cheering. We don't see any of that. It's just literally them and the cameras. So who are you protecting her from? Yourself?
The curb. I'll take it from here.
The step.
Watch your step, Taylor.
Well, I did see tons of videos of like, oh my God, the way he placed his hand on her waist sent you where?
guys, I wish I could get this excited for us normies out there, our friends. Like when my friend tells me like he held my hand and he sandwiched it, I wish I could go, oh my God, this is something. This means
I
something.
feel something for you. Platonically, I feel something.
He
what?
keeps you secure.
Yeah. So yeah.
The bare minimum. That's all, guys. We're expecting the bare minimum from Taylor.
Yes, yes, yes.
We're just excited that she has a real man.
Yeah, she has a real man. This is in game for her babies. Someone said that they can't wait to see her in a wedding dress. So like, just pump the brakes. I don't think that's happening. And I think we're all in on it. And the other thing I just want to throw out there to people that are like, Travis is such a king. When Jason,
He's the king to my castle.
which Jason is his brother, the one that plays for the Eagles. When Jason brings up Taylor on the podcast, Travis is like, you know what, man? She's cool, but private life, private, personal life. And people in the comments are like, that's our king protecting our woman.
We're keeping our private parts private. You know what I mean? Like,
with gloves on.
with gloves on.
Guys, he has to sign an NDA.
I have a hole in my pants just to fuck Taylor with clothes on. To keep it clean. I can take it from here, not on my watch.
No proof. No proof I was there. Guys, he signed an NDA. Everyone that around her signed an NDA, so of course he's not going to be saying anything. And also, it's a business deal. So when it's a business deal, there are certain things you can say and certain things you can't
contractual.
say. Yeah. So anyway,
I get that.
but I did see the concert movie and it was amazing.
It was?
Amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to see it with you and Eeps. But yeah.
Oh.
Go.
No. What were you
go.
going to say? Oh. Well, I was going to say in other queer news.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Kyle.
Bronwyn Wyndham Burke talks, quote, hard days living with both fiance Jennifer Spinner and ex Sean Burke. And she says it's hard days.
Okay.
All of them living together.
Yeah, no shit. I can understand that.
I need to understand why this.
Move out. Why does she treat this man this way? I cannot stand this woman.
Okay. So.
This is the perfect prequel to get me raged into
perfect.
RHONY. God.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm angry.
Well, okay. So she moved to Nashville with her fiance.
Oh, okay.
And the plan was for the two of them to have a home with the kids, and they were going to live happily ever after. And Sean would come every month for about 10 days.
Okay.
Okay. He came and then never left. That's what she said. She was like, he was supposed to come for 10 days. This was supposed to be kind of our
Co-parenting,
Yeah, or
figuring out how this is
exactly,
going to work.
exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
got that.
And he just visited and never left.
Okay.
She says that when he moved there, he didn't think he was going to stay. And she thought he'd go back and forth. And that because he stayed, it's been hard days. It's hard days. She also promoted this article on her Instagram. Guys, check it out now. It's on usweekly.com.
Okay. I'm not checking that out, but makes sense.
He's been forced to deal with a super weird situation. I think he's doing great.
This is what she's saying. So is it hard or is it easy? What is it? And do the kids live full time in Nashville, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the fiance have any kids
I don't
that
think
we
so,
know
no.
of? Okay.
It's not your typical engagement bliss, but it's nice. I think for me, it's nice with the kids in my family to be like, this is my person. This is who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, and kind of solidify that.
Okay.
But the husband, the ex.
I
mean,
sounds like it's going well. So I don't.
it sounds like she doesn't want him there. It
Okay.
sounds like she's trying to say in a very nice, roundabout way, I don't want him there. But you know
Okay.
what? We're doing it. We're making it work because he just never left. It feels like this is her way of saying, please leave. But she has to do it through Us Weekly, very much in the same way that Carl had to break up with Lindsay on camera,
Yeah,
or
camera
else
set.
Lindsay would have never let go.
Okay, so maybe
Twin
she's
flame
trying
shit.
to embarrass him.
I don't know if that's the case, but it just feels like then what? This is not news to me. I know that this may be a new arrangement since moving to Nashville, but didn't he live with her when she was dating somebody else?
Yes.
On Real Housewives of Orange County?
Yes, and he was
Okay.
not allowed to date anybody. But she was allowed to do whatever the fuck she wanted.
Oh, whoops.
Keep it in. That's what kind of podcast we're doing today.
Yeah.
We're getting
drinking.
wild. She really, really rubs me the wrong way. And yeah, I just feel like, I mean, listen, if it works, that's great. But is it working or is it not working? Because I'm getting two different stories, it sounds like, from her. So
It's working. It's just
it's
not-
hard.
It's hard.
Hard
Hard days.
behind and ahead.
It's been a hard day's night. Just the tip, it's hard.
God. Oh God. Do you miss Bronwyn? It's
No.
okay. You can tell me if you
No,
do.
I
If
don't
you
miss
do.
Bronwyn.
Okay.
I just don't think she's the worst housewife in history.
Okay.
Like a lot of people do.
Well, that's kind of a rough statement because she was only on for 2 seasons. I mean, she was horrific. She's definitely top 5, but I don't know if I could say the worst ever.
I think in terms of like 1 season wonders or 2 season wonders, we'll keep it pretty narrow. I think if you're juxtaposing it like that, I mean, there are other housewives who have been on longer who could probably easily be seen as the worst, but you can't really compare because
Because she wasn't on that long.
exactly. I just
Yeah.
didn't think she was as bad.
Well, I guess it's actually more impressive that she was on for only 2 seasons and she was so terrible. You know?
Was she really though? I still argue that she was not that bad.
Well, I will say that she was really only unbearable her last season. The first season, I just thought she was really annoying, but she was whatever. But then her last season, when she was going through all of this and, you know, she got to do whatever the fuck she wanted, but the husband better not do anything.
And she
I
offered a
just thought,
cocaine dealer to Shannon Bedore's
yeah, that was the least of her issues.
daughter.
She really did it in for me that last season.
But after watching this season of RHONY,
Oh, uh-huh.
would you say that Bronwyn's still your least favorite housewife?
No.
Okay.
No, Sai would have to be.
Okay,
Sai would have to be above her for like a 1 season, absolutely. And she and Aaron would probably be tied.
Okay. It's interesting. Can't wait to get into this. But before we get into it, I want to mention one thing.
Okay.
Our favorite, our girl, Jessel Tank.
Uh-huh.
She was featured in Rolling Stone magazine.
Was she? What was she doing?
The Housewives of New York City is the Jessel Tank show.
Oh, yep. I agree.
I agree.
God, this is killing Sai and it's killing
I know,
Aaron.
I know. Bravo's reboot of Real Housewives of New York City featured fashion icon Jenna Lyons and an ex-Trumper. But a fashion publicist truly stole the show.
Okay.
This is an entire
They're like
spread.
fashion publicists, we think. Good for you, Jessel.
I'm so proud.
Jessel.
proud
And
of
you know
her.
what? This episode,
If we watch
If-
for Jessel.
absolutely. In this episode, the only real great thing about it is that Jessel finally is in the era of really not giving a fuck. She was not bothered at all this entire episode, and people kept coming at her again, and she's like, "Nah, I don't care.
Well, Bryn begs to
Whatever.
differ on that.
I don't give a
She
flying
doesn't
fuck."
think that she's standing up for herself as much as she
because
should.
she's not caring, and she wants her to care.
Okay.
This is a good look on Jessel.
Yeah. I'm just proud.
Yeah.
Kind of like the last season with Beverly Hills, when we were like, we're boycotting, we're not watching. And then we decided, we were like, wait, we can't boycott.
We gotta watch for
We have to
Garcelle.
watch for Garcelle.
Yeah.
So if we watch for Jessel.
We do.
Jessel, congratulations on your Rolling Stone spread.
Yep. They got the right
So
one.
proud of you.
They got the
oh,
right one.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some things to say about Vulture, and
Oh.
they're 4 stars. 4 stars for this episode, guys.
What episode?
4 stars for this finale episode
No.
of Real Housewives of New York City. Reboot. The reboot. 4 stars.
And they watched it?
Hmm?
Okay.
They've been consistent with 4 stars. I'm a
Is-
little.
is it Andy?
I'm lost.
Is Andy the one doing the review?
No,
Okay.
but you want to know who is doing the review?
Who?
It's this guy named Brian Moylan. He's been the one to kind of review a lot of the Bravo shows
Okay.
for Vulture magazine for years.
Mhm.
He also ghost wrote. I don't want to say ghost because he was featured on the season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills where he's co-writing a book with Erica Jane.
Oh.
He co-wrote Erica Jane's book. He also just so happened to cover and recap that season on Vulture. So he both participated in this season and then also was the one who handcuffed. It was in his hands, the Eucharist, body of Christ. I will give you 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 stars. Do you think that that's a conflict of interest?
Yes, I do.
Now, granted, that was a good season of Beverly Hills, but
Last season?
no. The season where Erica is writing her book.
Okay. I don't remember what season that was.
I believe
but-
that is the season of Apple. Is it Apple?
No, Lucy.
Loosey Goosey Apple.
Apple Juicy.
Yeah, it was that
Yeah.
season.
Lisa, is it true? That was, that was Denise's first season.
Yeah, I think it's that
God.
season or the season before, but I'm pretty sure it's that season.
God, I love Denise. Like, what? talking about a dog? Like she just was out of it.
I just feel like 4 stars is inaccurate. But it is opinion based. So, I mean, I can't, Should we just get into it?
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's just get into it. Fuck me.
Rip it off.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Reality Bites, the podcast where we'll deep dive into this week's buzziest reality TV and pop culture happenings.
I'm Betsy, and while I may be 9 to 5 by day, I'm a reality connoisseur by night.
And I'm Lauren, a reality TV producer by trade, but my favorite pastime is dishing unfiltered dirt and behind-the-scenes scoop. We'll tackle the biggest and best water cooler moments of the week through an insider lens you won't find anywhere else.
Buckle up, buttercups.
Please don't tell me it's about Tom.
It's about Tom.
This is Reality Bites. Rip it off. Rip it off.
Rip the Band-Aid off. Let me bleed. Let me bleed out.
I mean, it's been a Band-Aid over a balloon this entire season.
It's terrible. Well, what did you think about the finale?
I shrugged my shoulders. You didn't see that, guys?
We're nonverbal today. It's gonna be a rough one for the listeners. We're just gonna have to pick up on
That's
the
how I
cues.
feel.
Yeah.
It's put me into a mental state of being non-verbal.
Well, you always say Nell.
I'm Nell. I'm having a mental event.
God.
What did I think of this finale? Well, I did not think it should be supersized.
No, absolutely not.
And by the end, I didn't understand why it was supersized. It was we had a lot of just air or dead air. Guys, I cut out the dead air when I edit these episodes. If there are moments where Besky,
That's me.
if there are times where Betsy's asking me a question or I'm asking her a question, it takes a second. If it takes longer than 3 seconds, I am cutting the dead air out.
Yes, thank you for your
Okay.
service.
Didn't it feel like there was just a lot of dead air? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely have given this finale 2 stars. I would not have given it 4. 2 would have been
Is it out of 5?
It is out of 5.
Okay. All right, a 1.
A 1 star.
I'll do 1.5.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not
You're
doing
gonna throw it a
2.
bone?
Yeah.
Throw it a bone.
A little half.
Okay.
A little half-see for, because Jessel and Ubah deserve that
Yeah.
for showing up. And I'll say Jenna too, but guys,
I mean, I feel so bad for our listeners. I just don't want you
I
guys to
know.
get so exhausted and fatigued by listening to us say
Just
that this
hate on
episode-
it.
Yeah. I mean, am I shocked that this episode, I felt the way that I did by the end? No. But I thought maybe the finale would just give me a little bit more life. But again,
it was a bunch of scenes that I feel like you would call evergreen, right? There
every
were
episode.
a lot of scenes like we finally got to see Central Park, which my God, I forgot we were in New York City.
We have not seen anything that really says New York City. So typically on these shows, the character, the other character that aren't the actual castmates
Yeah.
would be where you're at,
city,
right? The
yeah.
location.
Yeah.
So I know that Bravo is big on making the location a central character on the show.
Right.
This is New York City.
Mm-hmm.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Not just because it's New York City, but because it's RHONY.
Mm-hmm.
There's no iconography in this show that screams New York City. We
Right.
could have filmed this show in fucking Toronto.
You could have.
It's like Suits. The show Suits.
Yeah.
We could have filmed this in Toronto. We could have filmed this in fucking Montreal. We could have filmed this in any other city outside of New York, and I wouldn't know a fucking bit of a difference.
Yeah. It's true.
So we shove it all into this episode. We get all of New York, guys. We watched 13 motherfucking episodes to finally see episode 14 where we get to see the real New York.
In New York. Turns out it was New York the whole time. We just
never-
didn't know. We didn't know. We
didn't
didn't
know.
know.
We
We
didn't
didn't
know.
know it was New York. We didn't know. Yeah.
We don't see anything.
But
We don't see walk and talks. We don't see parks. We open the season with Ubah and Aaron in Washington Square Park. We close the season with Ubah and Aaron doing ice bumper cars.
spinning. My God.
Wow.
They were having, oh my God. Erin was having like so much fun in the scene. I couldn't believe how light and free she was.
Was that your takeaway?
No, I'm just being sarcastic that she was stiff as fuck. I was almost going to include Ubah in that, but
I'm
Ubah,
a moron.
but
I'm an
Ubah,
idiot.
you're like Abe. What? I thought my wife was over there.
With my sty weighing me down like Aaron. You know?
Okay, Lauren straight up texted me. She goes, "What the fuck is going on with Abe's eye and the sty?" And I said, "I didn't even notice because when he comes on screen, I look away." So
We
I
saw
didn't
more of
even
Abe's
fucking
sty than we
see
did in
it.
New York City.
Gross.
Abe's eye was
The sty.
a friend of this episode. I want to know if the sty got paid because it was there. And
Oy,
the reality is,
oy.
I know who the camera ops on the show were. And so when I first noticed his eye in the sty, I knew it. I said, they're going to push in. They're going to push in on that sty. Because if I were there, I would say, hey, so-and-so, can you please push in on Abe's sty for me, please? Can you push in? Thank you. And they
Thank
did.
you for your
They
service.
pushed in.
Yeah.
So we get ice bumper cars.
Yeah. Now, honestly, my favorite part of the scene was having Ubah tell us that she's been kicked out of several parks for bumper cars because I guess she's just too out of control.
Yeah, she's unruly.
I love that.
She goes off-roading.
I
Nice
love
bumper
that.
cars. Well,
But,
Aaron is reminding Ubah they had so much fun the other night when they were at Swingers. We had the best time.
Oh.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving.
we had so much fun laughing at Jessel, although Ubah wasn't. Ubah was just like, what's going on?
Yeah. But she feels bad. She feels bad about Pavitt.
Oh, why? Why do you feel bad?
Well, it was like you did come after him. You came after him a little hard.
No.
About his traveling, about his points.
I didn't.
Who does that? I think it's because of his answer. Well, yeah. She said, she lets me do whatever I want. Okay. Does she really think that that's how I mean, I need to know if she is standing by knowing what he actually said, or does she really truly believe that that's the takeaway?
I don't know, because I think it could be both. I think there's a level here where she knows that she's supposed to hate Jessel. That's the assignment that she got. She goes, I hate Jessel. We gotta land it. So I think she's kind of picking up like, oh well, he only does what he wants to do. I would be so embarrassed. This is the moment when you get to talk about your wife.
Opportunity.
You're a good mother. You're a good wife.
She's amazing. She's lovely. Mother, wife.
It honestly showed me more about Erin being like, this is your time to like actually tell people like why you like your wife.
Okay, that's what I felt. I felt like she was saying, this is the time to lie. This is
Yes.
the time where you get to shine and you get to say whatever it is that you don't actually think of your wife, but if you want everyone to think that you love your wife,
Yes.
this is your moment, Pavitt.
It's a
And
performance.
you missed an opportunity. Okay,
Yeah.
you shit on your opportunity to lie.
Yeah.
To lie and say you love your wife so much.
Also, I know we talked about this on last week's episode, but if you roll the tapes back, what Abe said is almost identical to what Pavitt said. They said almost the same fucking thing.
The
When they're-
message was the exact
It
same.
was the same.
Yeah.
I don't want a boring life.
just
I want a
semantics.
life that I can travel, eat food, have fun, not boring, put up with shit. That's basically what both of them said. So I did appreciate Ubah in the scene being like, yeah, I think you just kind of, it was too much. And she's like, the way that I saw it is that, you know, he loves Jessel because Jessel lets him be who he is. And Jessel, you know, is accepting of him. And of course, Aaron can't get on board with that. No, I don't think so. No. He's trapped. He's a cheater. He's trapped.
He's trapped to Vietnam.
And he does whatever he wants, but he's trapped. It's like, what?
And he doesn't wear his ring.
Yeah, he's cheating. Okay.
What was it that you said in our last recap? You said something about the ring. You're like,
I don't know.
what was it? I can't remember, but it was really funny because you were like, guys, Pavitt, he has to wear the ring to let him know he's married.
Yeah.
Because it's not unusual for anybody to ever take off their ring.
Well, right. I mean, good God. It's just so silly to me. So, well, even Ubah says it later, like, you can go and take off your ring and put it in your pocket.
Correct.
So,
What the fuck does that matter?
it doesn't.
I want to know if Aaron has caught Abe without his ring.
I think Aaron's caught Abe with a woman.
Oh.
Or maybe a man. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like really caught? Or she knows, but he doesn't know that she knows?
Oh, I think he knows.
Oh, you think
Yeah.
he knows that she knows that he knows?
Yes.
That she knows.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I
They
know
don't
that you know
that you know that we know that they know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know in a real way, but I do absolutely think that there's been infidelity in this marriage, and both of them are aware of the infidelity.
Well, Sai does call them swingers. That is a running joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Interesting.
But he did have his ring on. Well, he was, entertaining somebody else. Who knows? I just have never met. Well, I've never met them, but I've never seen a couple on TV, meaning like Sai and Aaron, that care so deeply about somebody else's relationship. That to me just really screams that there's deep insecurities happening within either your relationship or just with yourself, because it's just, I don't care that you're on a show. It doesn't seem necessary, and it's too much.
Well, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. Like, what they are caring about does not equate to this much caring and
No.
what we're seeing and how much they actually care in every episode.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we've seen people care about other relationships before in other shows, like Potomac. We want to know about Juan Dixon,
Yeah.
which we're still trying to figure out if we're going to be covering Potomac, but I do want to know about Juan. I want to know what's going on with Juan. I want Robin to remove herself from Juan because I think Juan is weighing her down. Okay, wanting her down.
Wanting her down.
I really do.
Yeah.
So we've seen in other franchises or other shows where we focus heavily on a relationship, but there seems to be enough content to back it up.
Right.
Going to fucking Vietnam, collecting points and not wearing your wedding ring one fucking time is not enough to carry this fucking A, B, and C story for the entirety of 14 episodes.
And
But
no
here we
sex.
are. And no sex. And here we are.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, we're going to
But
get
yeah,
back to that.
4
Oh.
stars.
Oh, yes, 4 stars. 4. Okay.
God.
All right. Well, this is
I'm
where
ill.
I'm ill.
Where are we going?
I felt dried up after this.
Did you?
Yeah.
You had to warm up?
If I had to warm up, it would take me 3 hours to warm up. Because that's how dry I felt. I was
Okay.
like, oh,
Yeah.
everything felt very clenched.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I needed to do
how
Kegels.
did you feel when Bren and
No.
Jenna gave a
Nope.
little kiss? I wanted to ask you about
I
that.
felt,
Did
to
you
each
clench?
their own.
To each their own.
Come one, come all.
Jenna Lyons.
Yeah, I mean, Jenna wants to do whatever she wants to do. Do I feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable a little bit? Yes. But if Jenna's okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it.
I think that's a good.
There was definitely
good
some
measure.
queer baiting this episode. But you know what? Jenna leaned into it. So if Jenna leans into it, I have to just go, okay, fine, we lean into it.
It's Jenna Lyons.
Excuse me. Jenna fucking Lyons.
Guys, we, believe it or not, we made it through the entire season, and we still can't call her Jenna. Nobody in this cast calls her Jenna, and
know,
she's
it's
still
weird.
Jenna Lyons. Still. Every single cast.
And there's no need. I know we call Lisa Rinna, but that's to differentiate from Lisa
Wow,
Vanderpump.
and sometimes we would call her Rinna, sometimes we would call her Vanderpump. You know what I mean? We didn't always call her just first and last name.
I will say that holding on to what they think is so odd and weird about Pavitt, to me, is very similar to how Rinna was last season. Sutton could have said, I am so sorry, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
it. Rinna would be like, no. And she would still hold on to the lie.
What are you hiding?
Her and Erica would hold on to that script.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like. a
Elton
little bit.
John. He's my friend. My God, I forgot all about that dumbass fight.
Elton John's Ace Foundation.
Yeah, I absolutely
I'm
not.
a collector of debts, Dana Jenkins. I collect checks.
Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to deal with her.
I can't believe she got a check for that show, but I digress.
Yeah.
Well, this is where we find out that Ubah was taken aback. She was taken aback a little bit by what David said.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So she tells Aaron that at the event, David wanted to know. He pinned her down, actually. Is what she says. He
Yeah.
pinned me down. Why? Why aren't you married? She hasn't found her Abe. She hasn't found her David.
Don't look for them.
Well, David's nice. I like David.
David's okay.
We don't need her to find an Abe.
No,
Please. Don't let that be the benchmark.
no.
Don't let him be the face of all New York men. Ubah,
Mr.
please.
Connecticut. He's out there somewhere, but it's not Abe. thank
Greenwich. I go to Greenwich, I go to Hudson.
God. Yeah.
Okay. I go to Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford, whatever the
Stanford.
fuck.
Stanford.
And that's pretty much it. You know. But she does say that she is dating somebody. But she said in the confessional, right? Or does she tell Aaron?
No, she doesn't tell Aaron.
She doesn't tell her. That's right, that's right.
Because
That's
Aaron,
right.
quote unquote, finds out at the Halloween store.
But she's beside herself. She doesn't know why Ubah wouldn't tell her.
It stings.
We're friends. We're best friends.
Even though I stole her phone and I called her scary. We were close, but it stings. Treading lightly. Okay, Aaron.
Well, Ubah says in her confessional that she wouldn't tell Aaron because Aaron is the New York Times. It would be everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but I also think it's kind of true.
I mean, it's true. And it's true because I think that she would tell people, but it's also like, who's Erin's circle? I just am having such a hard time believing
She's telling
that
Kelly,
this woman,
her sister.
yeah, this woman knows more than 10 people in the world. So I don't know. But clearly, Sai was the one she had to worry about.
Sai should have always been the one she had to worry about.
I know.
I think Erin would have kept a secret more so than Sai, but we'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Thank God.
Erin hopes that Jessel and Sai can be good again.
She doesn't care.
Can I be honest?
No.
Jessel, sometimes she's caught in the roundabout.
Okay. What?
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean? And that's the least of your worries.
What does a roundabout mean?
Roundabout, to me, it's like she's in a cul-de-sac.
I feel like it's a dog
She's a
chasing
loop.
their tail.
Yeah, a loop. Like, she doesn't make sense. And listen, we've ourselves have on this podcast
She's
have
not
said,
the best storyteller.
that, yeah, she gets a little clunked up. She gets a little loopy. But
But I don't think it's born out of the intention to ever tell a lie or to be inauthentic
No.
or to misguide or anything like that. I think she's just really bad at storytelling.
I think that is true.
We
I
all
also
have bad storyteller friends.
right, and I would never, if I ever ran into Erin or Sai, I would talk about Nell. I'd be a mute. I wouldn't want to tell them a fucking thing. I wouldn't even want to speak because they've just annihilate me.
I've had friends like that. And then when you're quiet, they don't understand. Like, why are you quiet? Why are you
Why?
talking? And then you talk, and like, what? What?
What do you mean?
What's wrong with you?
You're making no
Are
sense.
you okay?
Yeah. Whatever.
All right, guys. Central Park. We're outside again. 2 back-to-back outside scenes.
Guys, look at us.
I want to point something out. The reason why we're seeing so much of New York City this episode is because at this point in the edit, they've gotten notes back on the first few episodes of New York. So while we're finishing filming the end of this season of RHONY, they've already had episodes that are being sent out to the network that have gotten notes back. And some of those notes, I can almost confidently guarantee goddamn to you are, where's New York City?
Yeah.
Why don't we see New York? So in this case, we're taking all the dicks. We're taking all of New York City right in our faces.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to wear a shirt that says I live New York. In fact, I want the show I Live New York to come back because we didn't get to see any New York. We see more of I New York in that character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
We're in Central Park, another evergreen scene.
the trees, the benches. We are trying to find something. Was it Mimi? Is that the grandmother's name?
It's
Okay.
Mimi,
But yeah, we're there with Sai.
who hasn't been there in forever. In fact, the last time she was there when she was 15.
Oh,
She was
selling
selling
incense.
incest. What kind of incest was she selling?
Her own.
Her mother's incest. No, guys,
God.
incense. Incense.
But she was
selling
not good at
incense.
it, apparently. That's what she said.
Have you met Sai? Have you seen her in the last 13 episodes? Do you
I'm
think she'd be
abrasive.
good?
I'm straightforward. Not bitch, honesty.
Don't confuse it.
We live in a world where you can be both. It's 2023. You can be a bitch and you can be honest. An
you can
honest
be
bitch.
direct and aggressive.
And aggressive.
Be scary. You intimidate me.
Yeah.
God, I still can't get over Erin in the Ubah.
Well, Erin's trying to get over it. She's trying to forget. Because we are such good friends.
I can't. It's just bullshit.
I just thought it was interesting the scene, though. They're walking in Central Park, and is it Perk or Park?
It's
Park.
Central Park.
Okay,
It's
guys,
Central Park
guys,
is the
I know.
coffee shop.
I keep getting in my friend's brain we're at Central Park, which is not a real
The
place.
perk is the coffee shop. Perks you up.
Yeah.
Pep in your step more than we get in this
Right next
fucking show.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
need
need
to
to
go
go
to
to
Central
Central
Park.
Park. Yeah, we do. We do need to fucking go. Jesus Christ.
We do.
But yeah, we're there, and Bryn's talking about how she wants to donate. Because am I understand that correctly? She's gonna buy like a bench or a tree or something in honor of her
Yes.
grandmother, right? And so just kind of talking about that, and then Sai's like, I really relate to Bryn, and I really understand her, and we're good friends, and we don't come from the same place, but we're similar. And I just thought, how interesting it is that she can be that person for Bryn and understand that when Bryn's talking about her grandmother, she's not trying to hijack her own story, but she's just telling her about her own personal experience with her grandmother and how Sai actually understood and was empathetic with that. But Jessel, we cannot be.
She is like a sister to me. Hermana. We are sisters in Christ. We are together.
God.
Okay? We're obviously different.
I forgot that she said that she was
But we're
like
the
a little
same.
sister. Yeah.
Our backstory is the same, but different. Obviously different.
Yes.
She wants to make it very clear.
Mine's hard. Hers is soft hard.
We have a close relationship. I don't think it can be explained to others in the group.
Yes, I can. You just explained it to us.
Yeah, I know.
I'm embarrassed for some of these people.
Have
You can't
you-
explain it. Yeah, you can.
Have you gotten that they're sisters? They're like sisters?
No. No, nobody on this cast is sisters. They're not. You know who has the best chemistry on this cast is Ubah and Jessel. And that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Aaron and Sai, but like not in a real way. They just kind of fall together because they just like to be mean together.
Yeah, they're a good foil for each other so that they have
Because
somebody
they enable each other.
Exactly,
They're
a confirmation
terrible.
bias.
Yes.
They run to each other when they know that they're gonna feel the exact same way about something.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's very easy. It's very easy. It's very narrow minded. That's why we see so many scenes with them.
Yeah, we don't. Too many. Too many.
Well, it's a nice memorial for Mimi.
Okay.
The Jessel's alcoholic uncle who died. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Not the same. It wasn't your mother. It was your uncle. He was not a
Apples
father to anyone.
And oranges.
Different. You
Dare
don't even
you.
fucking know.
You don't make sense.
You have college paid for. You did not have
Privileged.
negative cents, negative dollars in your account.
I don't know where you
like
came
I
from.
did. I had to sell incense for negative cents, negative dollars. I'm so fucking
was
over
bad.
it. I'm so.
Did you
over
come
it.
over here on a boat or not? Shut the fuck up. I don't care about your parents. How did you get here? Boat or plane? Tell me. Bitch.
I was squatting in an apartment in Brooklyn. You have no idea what my life was like. You were living with your uncle for free. I was squatting. Stop. Different.
Yeah,
But Bryn and I are the same.
we're the same.
She's from Gary, Indiana. I'm from Brooklyn. We're the same.
cut from
We're
the same
similar.
cloth.
We are. We're sisters.
She's getting a tree. I'm donating a piece of grass. We're the same. The shade. Look, Bryn, there's a duck. There's a duck under that tree. It's your grandmother.
It's a sign.
It's Mimi.
I'm so glad you pointed the duck out. I know it. The weeping willow. It's a sign. She did. She started to cry when Sai pointed it out. Sai gets too much credit for things. We need to move on from giving her so much credit for everything.
Yeah, I don't know why we had two cast members, Jenna and, I mean, I think Jessel's more just trying to get through, but she's like, I respect Sai. No, you don't. Nobody needs to be respecting. I mean, Sai needs to respect herself, and then maybe we can get somewhere, but we don't need to be giving Sai respect on how she's acting and behaving right now. Absolutely fucking not.
No.
Never.
Well, we're in the finale episode. We're seeing for the first time Jessel working.
Now,
She's shooting her campaign.
to be fair, she did work that one scene. Remember when she had that party?
Oh, God.
And they were like, what is this? She was like, okay, donations, charity.
For the now defunct Paper Magazine. No, but I do think that the editor-in-chief for Paper Magazine was there, which is funny because
Yeah.
Paper Magazine is defunct now. But for her
Yeah.
newest venture, e-com, bringing ready-to-wear and accessories coming
Oh,
out of the Middle East and India. I was confused by that sentence. I didn't know. Is it coming out, are the accessories and the ready-to-wear, are they like produced in the Middle East and India, or are they coming out of New York City and they're going to the Middle East and India?
I was thinking it was the first.
Where are we going? Where are we headed?
Yeah, it again very confusing. I don't quite know
What's this ready to wear? Why do I keep on saying wetty? Ready to wear line.
because we're in the East right now.
Ready.
We're just trying to get into character.
Ready to wear.
Yeah.
I thought she was a fashion publicist. I did not know that she was also a
Honestly,
designer.
With Jessel, I just treat her as Chandler Bing when no one really knows what he does. I just appreciate for her
Days of our lives.
for her scene work, and I don't try to read too deep because I don't know what the fuck was going on, and I don't think Jenna really knew either. She just kind of like lended her space.
And eyelashes.
And the eyelashes, which I did like, because Jenna's like, listen, I've had a lot of women help me out in my career, and I like to help women out. So I actually really appreciated that little moment between Jenna and Jessel. But I have no idea what the fuck she does.
What is this? What is this fashion?
I
What is this
actually
clothing
have
line?
less of an idea now in the season finale than I did this entire season. I don't know. I'm very confused.
Just need to know. I'm so confused what any of these women do.
I don't know.
Outside of Jenna,
Outside of Jenna.
I am so
And
confused.
I guess Sai probably, the content creation, I guess, makes
We
some
never
sense.
see her do anything. I saw her take a picture of a martini once
Oh.
in the Hamptons for her job.
But I,
Guys,
can only have two. 'cause I
guys,
get
everyone shut the
wasted.
fuck up and take a picture of my martini.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Remember? She was like,
I do-
stop.
I do remember that. Yeah.
They were in the Hamptons.
Yeah. Where's the food?
Well, Jenna helps her tweak things. She pops in,
Yeah.
giving her Jenna Lyons hands.
For free. Because Jessel can afford Jenna.
It's giving Serengeti. Tribal, but well read.
Y'all.
Guys.
Y'all. That was rough. And the fact that she laughs and then immediately falls down,
I didn't
that was
hear it
some
the
type
first-
of karma happening.
The model's like,
Yeah, the model's so uncomfortable.
I am dead. That's what she says.
Yeah, she says I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh my God, I don't want to get fired.
It's guys. Okay, so Serengeti is a plane in Tanzania. It's giving appropriation. It's giving,
But well read. They read books. It's like, what?
Serengeti tribal.
But well read. Let's not forget the but. I mean, you could tell, like, right after she said it, she's like, ooh. She kind of smiled and she's like, it just came out okay. And then, you know, and then she fell. It's like her body kind of went into shock. I don't know. I mean, it was a little bit rough.
I don't know what. I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know what to say. Like, what? I don't understand. We're in 2023.
I know. It was obviously not the right thing to say. And I'm telling you, she said it and then she's like, oh, I think she felt uncomfortable right after. Or maybe she didn't even fucking realize. I don't know. I will say sometimes I guess people say things and they don't even realize what they're saying. It's like when Erin's like, she's scary.
I understand that, but
Because that's internal bias and
exactly
racism.
That's a yeah.
It's just like
it's like this is.
I'm not racist.
It's not even a
but it's like,
stereotype. It's just because it's like it's an infactual thing. You can be well read
correct.
and be from Serengeti in East Africa.
yes, you can.
I want to know what the cast is going to say about this when they talk about the reunion.
Oh God.
What do we think Ubah's going to say? Because she's Somalian.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Moving on.
That's the only friendship I like though, so hopefully they can work through it.
I know. This is just not good. It's not a good look.
Guys, you
It's-
realize how I said friendship? Because that's the only friendship on this show.
It's no different than when we see in the mid-season trailer when they're teasing the Vietnam storyline.
Oh,
you see Aaron
yeah.
say, well, I know what happens in Vietnam. Again,
Insane.
perpetuating without saying
Yes.
that there is sex
Yeah.
work or there's stereotypes with sex in Asia or East Asia.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing. Guys, we are winning. We are seeing the real New York.
Yeah, we finally got it. We finally got the real New York. And it's Aaron. And yeah, I 2023, but really transported back.
I guess we should be grateful in some sort of way that she says this before Ubah gets there because
Oh.
this would have gone down, I think, a different road. Okay.
But Ubah had to climb the stairs, so she
Oh my God.
she got there a little late.
A walk up because the elevator's not working, guys. For our New York listeners, you're going to know. For anybody who's ever had to climb a walk up in New York, past the second, third floor, it's devastating.
Is it because it's so steep?
No,
or
there's just so many floors.
Okay.
So if you live in, say, a building that has 6 floors, some of them are walk ups with no elevators because they're old. Maybe they're pre war, maybe somebody
Yeah.
hasn't installed an elevator, whatever. But if there is an elevator and it doesn't work, having to walk up 6 flights of stairs, think about if you have groceries.
Oh God, yeah.
That's kind of what happens. So you
Yeah.
have to walk up with all of your groceries.
that sounds terrible.
It is terrible.
God. Well, yeah, Ubah gets up there and she's like, "Whew, I would not have worn these shoes."
Don't worry about my low voice. Wasn't sucking dick or anything.
Oh, y'all, I'm loving Jessel's voice. This is like my favorite kind of voice.
Yeah.
Is a little low, a little rasp. And yeah, it was like, it's sexy. Although I love when she asks Pavitt later if it's sexy, and he's like, just say yes.
Biologically, men like the sound of higher pitched voices from women because of fertility.
Okay.
And women like the sound of raspy voice. That's why you love a raspy voice. Because biologically, women like the sound of like a lower voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I do like it.
So
Did you like it?
Yeah. You love my
Yeah.
my low voice.
Your low registered
You attracted
voice.
to me?
Yeah.
Attracted?
Attracted to your voice, your vocal pipes.
You're gonna come with me to Bryn's party?
Yeah.
Because it means one of two things. We're fucking or we're going to fuck.
Maskless. Yeah, that was very odd. But then I was like, oh, this actually
I
tracks.
mean, yeah. It does track. It does track.
We can't have a single scene with Brent without some type of sexual.
Innuendo,
Yeah.
euphemism, or just dick right there, out there.
Correct.
Whipping it out.
Whip
Look
it
at
out,
Look
play
at it.
around, put it back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Bryn was telling Jessel that Aaron was saying things about her marriage.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't wearing his ring. Do they think a wedding ring will stop a man from cheating?
Correct.
Yeah.
In their life, I guess.
Guys, it doesn't. Okay, please. A ring does nothing. I don't know why people think that this is a fucking thing.
I don't know.
It's so hysterical to me. It's arbitrary.
Well, right. To me, it's just insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you marry someone and have faith that if they don't wear the ring, it doesn't automatically mean they're going to go fuck somebody
They
else?
want them to wear a ring so that it deters women from hitting on them. But the
Mm-hmm.
problem is not the women hitting on them; it's the men who can't help themselves.
You can't
okay?
say no.
No impulse control.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the problem.
Yes, like Abe. If we don't have sex, I'm cheating on you. Okay,
18 months.
probably like 18 days.
The gestation period is 18 months. After
Yeah.
that, I'm fucking someone else,
Mhm.
and I'm fucking Bren.
Oh, please don't.
Please,
Bren, you're
God.
better. You're better.
She is better, especially with that sty. I can never look at him the same.
He's.
I'd argue he can't look at himself the same either.
Oh.
Oh, the sty. It hurts.
And Abe, here's the thing. If you were like a nice guy, we could look beyond the sty, but you're not a nice guy. So we're going to judge you for the sty. Okay? That's how I feel.
Eeps and I have been together for 6 years.
Okay?
She does not wear a ring.
Where is she right now?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Are you okay? Are you feeling
I'm not.
insecure?
I can't see her. Where is she?
Where is she?
Actually,
Are you tracking her?
I actually am.
Oh my God.
We track each other, but we don't
Yeah.
look at it like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll still text her being like, "Where are you?"
Honestly,
And
I think
forget.
we still share location from when we went to Atlanta, and I never look at it.
Guys, I'm glad that we share each other's location. I was roofied once, and
Oh, that's
thank
right.
God, we shared
That's
each other's
true.
location
That's true.
because I didn't know where I was at. I was in
Yeah.
the middle of a very cosmopolitan area. I had no clue where I was.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
super scary.
But in my blackout roofland stage, I had the wherewithal to call her, and she had the wherewithal to go, "Oh fuck, yes." We follow each other. We stalk each other, so she
Yeah.
looks me up. But anyway, that got dark. That got dark real fast. That got dark real fast.
Well, Ubah's in the bathtub, and basically Ubah, which I agree with, Ubah says, I stay out of people's marriages and I stay out of people's children. I don't fight like that because only weak people do that. And I said, ding, 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 bitch.
I love-
ding, ding, ding.
There's a language barrier, so there's sometimes when she says stuff, she's just funny because
Yeah.
it's just.
I stay out of children.
I stay out of children.
I stay out of husbands.
Like Sai, I sold incest.
Guys, I'm in love with her.
Same. She's
I'm in love
funny.
with this woman, and I just, I one up everything she says because stay out of people's relationships.
Yeah.
And again, maybe listeners should close their ears or keep them open. Maybe
Oh
we're
God,
doing a
here she
drink-
goes, guys.
Maybe
Here she goes. No,
maybe
no,
we're doing a
no,
drinking game.
No, no,
But
no,
guys,
no.
these women are not friends. They're not friends. I think they're actually less friends now than when they started the show.
Didn't it feel?
And-
didn't it feel less connected?
Yes.
At this party.
God, the party is just an absolute shit show disaster. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's move. Cameras are going down. We're good. We're friends again. Moved on. Past. What? Everything's fucked. But because they're not friends, it'd be one thing if like you and I are talking. You're like, I need to talk to you. I need to tell you about our relationship. X, Y, and Z is going on.
Sure.
I just need to talk to you about this. Well, that makes sense because we're good friends and you can talk about that kind of stuff. These women don't need to be talking about Jessel's marriage because they're not friends with Jessel. And Jessel doesn't hold anyone's opinion very high because why would she?
Yeah.
So sorry.
I just can't believe this is all of our airline points.
Well,
Airline
and-
points, locale, and a ring. I mean, my
Well,
God.
And the most annoying thing, the date.
It's like charades.
It's like you said next week. God damn it. Who the fuck cares?
cares?
And when Jessel's like, who cares about this? She's like, lying again. Lies, lies, lies. No.
I do have something to say about that later, which I don't know if anybody's gonna
God.
feel good about what I'm gonna say about that, but we'll get there.
Oh, we will get there.
All right, now we see Aaron and Sai shopping.
All right, next scene.
They're at the
God.
costume store.
I will say I'm glad that this was at a horror store.
Okay, a whore.
A horror. Horror. 2 holes and a horror.
Erin seems ecstatic. She is so excited. I thought she was gonna pee her pants like a little puppy who's seeing their owner for the first time after a long day at work.
Oh.
Erin was like, "Woo! We are at a costume store." Did you see how excited she got?
I just think she's unnatural, so I think she just felt she was happy to be on camera, but like she just doesn't know how to be on camera. I haven't seen. She might be the only cast member that I think has gotten worse over one season. Like she was more natural to me at the beginning than she is now. She seems very uncomfortable in everything.
It's called paranoid. Paranoid.
Oh well, I mean, I guess so. I guess
Because
so.
you're getting towards the end of the season, and now you're thinking like, "Oh God, how are they cutting this? What are they putting together? What's my storyline?"
What is your storyline? Who are you?
Well, that's what I think is funny because the fact that she loves costume stores It made so much sense to me. She
She
loves.
likes to be hidden.
Well, she's just tired of being herself, so she loves the
Yes.
costume store because
We're
it allows
tired
her to
of it
be
too.
somebody else, right?
She can never probably commit though.
Well, no, because neither one of them. No one really wears a mask.
I know.
The only thing she committed to is that parrot mask.
Oh my
She wore
god,
that.
even that was so sad.
Yeah,
God, she really thought she was funny. I mean, there's sometimes
she really did.
I
They
never
thought.
I never get this desire with Sai because I really can't stand Sai. There's some times when Erin does things that I'm like, I think somebody just needs to give her a hug. Like something's amiss here with her. And when she put that fucking outfit on, that parrot thing, and really thought it was funny, I thought, God, I kind of just want to give her a hug because she's so pathetic.
I just need to know who is continuing to tell her that she's funny. There's somebody in her life that is leading her in the wrong goddamn direction, and they're leading her into quicksand every time.
Oh,
Or they're so Aaron.
Oh my God.
I need to know.
I don't
or
know.
this is the level of comedy in their household.
Well, does Abe seem funny? No.
No, but even last episode when she's FaceTiming Sai, she's like, haha, I need this to take care of the kids. It's the wine. I'm just like, oh
I
my
know.
God.
Guys, she can't land anything. She can't.
She is a hop, skip, and a jump from a live, laugh, love sign in her fucking
Oh,
apartment.
she is. She probably
She
already has
would. If
it.
she didn't live in Tribeca, she would have a live, laugh, love.
Well, now she doesn't. Remember, she moved out, so maybe she has one now.
God,
It's closer to the kids.
It's in the Hamptons, her Hamptons home. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love,
Love.
potato chips.
Ew. I don't care. It's not true. I'm not offended. I just want to drop kick her.
Oh God, about the
She can't remember her own thoughts. It's not true. I'm not a parrot. Okay.
Okay, first of all, are you not offended, or do you want to drop kick her? Why are you doing both? Why are you doing both?
Why do we have to go to drop kick?
I don't. It seems like a very private school.
You know that she's a drop
You know what I
kicker
mean?
and her shoe flings. She's that person. She's the person who plays soccer, and when she kicks just soccer ball, she falls and lands on her back. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
Yes.
If she kicks it so hard, her shoe flies in the air. That's Erin at prep school soccer.
But it always goes out of bounds. Or
Exactly.
something. Like it never.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That visual
her-
was sending me.
But it's apropos because her and Sai then will have something in common. Because Sai shits herself when she needs to pass the
Oh.
baton at the track meet. Okay. The both of them.
Oh my God, they are such a pair. God, let's have both of them right off into the sunset and never come back on the show.
She can't remember her own thoughts because she writes them in a notebook.
I mean,
God,
mean.
fucking Christ.
you know, she
I feel bad for the producers. That's a
She
fake laugh.
has all this time in the chair to really think about things, and she can't. Everything is just forced, and it's unnatural, and she's just not funny. I would rather her be so serious.
Like when she's rubbing Abe's hair in her hands during the getting ready scene later.
Stop. That was literally. I was like, this is fucking Norman
But
Bates
she-
right here.
No, she's rubbing his hair at the consistency that she'd be giving a hand job with a glove. It starts off slow, and then it goes. Did you hear it? Like this. Like,
Ew, God,
That's
he's
what it
so gross to me. I seriously got
you like
fucking
your hair?
psycho
Abe,
vibes.
does your hair feel
Norman
good?
Bates is.
You like it? Hey, does your hair feel good? Is it greasy enough for you? How's the sty feeling?
Well, she didn't have gloves on.
It was a threesome with the sty. They were swinging. Sorry,
First
I
sty.
can't. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. It's just too easy.
Oh God,
Well, Sai says she left. She left Swingers when she was called a mean girl. This is pointless.
well, you are me. So, go on, please.
Okay, then next thing. All right. So then Aaron tells Sai that Ubah feels a certain type of way about how David approached her.
Yes.
And her being single.
Yes.
Being single in the city, Sex in the City single.
Yes. Sex in the
Okay.
City. You're too beautiful to be single.
I know.
You're too
it's
beautiful
so
and you're too
funny.
successful.
I know what he meant, but it was
Where's
just,
man? Find man. Hunter
Find Abe.
Hunter and gatherer. Find man. God.
What I think is funny is that Sai isn't really, she kind of seems like unabashed by this. Like she doesn't seem to be bothered. She's like, oh, I know what David meant. Like, you know, that she's a catch. Aaron's like, not the right answer, Sai. She's offended. Did you feel that? She was like trying
That
to
she was
really,
trying to
no,
get
no, Sai.
Sai there?
Sai. Mm-mm. She was offended. Okay. I don't know if I pointed this out before we got into this scene. This scene is a scene that's been, they had this off camera. Okay.
They had the conversation.
They had
off
the
camera.
conversation about the boyfriend off camera.
Oh,
That's what
Ubah's boyfriend.
Ubah's
Okay.
boyfriend. That's what we're getting to next. Okay.
Yeah.
She's good. Ubah's fine. She feels great. She's happy. Okay.
In
She's in the
Connecticut.
best place. Why? Why is she in the best place? Why do you keep honing in on that, Sai? You keep saying she's in the best place. Why is she in the best place? Connecticut? What? Why is she in the best place?
Okay, she has a boyfriend. That's all I'm saying.
Who's she dating?
Okay, the boyfriend's.
I accidentally found out.
She told me. I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I told you. His social security is this, but you don't know anything else.
Accidentally found out. /2. Ubah telling me directly. I have a boyfriend.
Yes. And I held it in for 1 day.
How do you know, Sai? Sai, how do
I said
you
too much. I said too
know?
much. I said too much. I feel guilty.
Okay, so I don't know. This is my theory. So,
give it to
okay.
me.
Sai obviously knows about the boyfriend. It's obviously on camera, though, because we see it in the last episode.
yeah.
You know, they shot it a little dirty.
Yeah.
Sai and Ubah don't know that it's on camera, right? Well, we do know that it is on camera. We see it. Sai, I'm going to assume, tells Aaron about the boyfriend
Off camera.
off camera.
Yeah.
I think Aaron maybe mentions it casually, haphazardly, incidentally, maybe to a producer. That gives the producer the credence and the agency to go, great, now he can tell the story. Because we already have it on camera. But if we don't have Sai telling somebody, but we know that Sai has already told Aaron because Aaron's told us, now we can kind of, not force, but we can say, Sai, you had this conversation off camera. We know you had it off camera. So we need this on camera again.
Yeah.
That's why Sai looks and sounds stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They're together.
I said too much.
Way too much. I've said too much already.
I'm guilty. I feel guilty.
You're Sherlock shy.
Oh God.
Wait, Sherlock shy. Excuse me.
She-
You know everything.
And I know nothing. That stings. Get the fuck out of here.
She's bothered.
She is bothered. She shooketh.
I actually think she is bothered though.
She really. I mean, they
That I don't think is a
literally,
lie.
they literally just went and did bumper cars on the ice, and she thought we are close. How could she not tell me about secret boyfriend?
I mean, I think we're both treading lightly, but it doesn't mean it doesn't sting.
I just.
3 episodes ago, guys, this bitch was calling Ubah scary.
Yeah.
She was afraid for her life. Okay? She was afraid for her life. Okay. Anyway. All right. So then
I can't with her.
they get their masks.
Keep them on.
God, no one wears them. It's weird. No one wears the mask.
I mean, I'm kind of happy because I don't like when people's faces are covered.
I know, but I think we should have seen them wear the mask, then take them off. But I digress. Oh, we do see some.
well, a little bit.
That is a memory I am trying to forget.
It's like Batman.
To me, what did I say to you? I said it's a mask for somebody who's both trying to hide their face and hide that they're bald.
Oh yeah,
It's like a
That's
wig
true,
cap.
Yeah,
That's
It
what she's
is.
wearing, like a wig cap.
It is.
I think she thought it was probably going to be a little cat woman.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But it was smelly cat, scary cat. Central Park
Smelly
style.
cat.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right, now we have getting ready scenes. Guys, we're getting ready for Bryn's birthday party. We see Ubah getting married. I mean, oh my God. Guys, Freudian slip. We see Ubah getting ready. Is she FaceTiming her sister?
No, it was her niece.
Her niece. I wish that we had seen more FaceTimes with Ubah and the family.
I know. We're not really connected.
We're
to
not.
anything
And
there.
I don't know how. Here's the thing. I know that her and Chanel are cousins, but they grew up separately until their families met up, I think, as refugees in Canada. They did not connect, I think, until they were older, until both of their families met up. But they're still cousins, and we know that. I feel like, shouldn't we have gotten one Chanel scene?
We just don't really have any connective tissue with any type of real family dynamics, which
No, outside of the phone.
would make sense if, she was never really meant to be an A cast member, right? Because I know we've kind of speculated on that before because that other cast dropped out or
That is
whatever
true.
happened. But
That cast member dropped out pretty early on. I feel.
you think that they should have picked up the slack and
Well, I think that they didn't decide on her being more of an A cast member until after they filmed the show, even though the cast member left. So there's no content to kind of fill in those gaps.
yeah.
And it's not really their fault, but I think a pickup scene here or there.
Yeah.
Because every other scene in this season is evergreen. Why not just
Yeah,
pick up
keep
a
it
scene or
going,
two?
baby. Keep
Just
it going.
Pick up a scene or two.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we see Aaron, Abe, and his sty getting ready.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Can't with the hair.
What the fuck is the hair?
It's very mommy dearest.
Is it JT?
Yes.
Milk me, mommy. Mommy, milk me.
No.
Snacky
It
plate.
is.
Snacky plate, milk me.
Oh. She's
Milk
really,
me when
really
I'm traveling
fucking-
as an international DJ. Milk me.
She's fucking his hair. I can't.
And she is.
I can't.
I'm telling you, it's very. The glove. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want to imagine anything
that.
sexual with them. Stop it. I do not like it. I don't like it.
Right. Next we see. Oh, I'm trying to move on so you don't feel. Look.
Get
Do you want
Get
to
away
move on or
from
do you
Abe.
not? Do
Get
you want
away
to talk
from
about? You want to talk about Abe and the Sty?
No.
I can continue to talk about Abe and the Sty.
Who's next?
Okay.
Jenna?
Jenna and
Okay,
Beckett.
good. I
This is the
like
best.
this scene
is
a
the
lot.
best, okay.
That's
Let me
wacky.
Let me just say this. Beckett is what Brooks Marks wishes he was.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, a bag of chips and more.
Oh God.
He really
He really leaves
he's
Brooks
so much
something to be
better.
desired for.
I kinda like
Mama. I hate his voice. I hate
Who, Brooks?
Mama. Dun, dun,
I actually thought Brooks was hilarious in that last episode.
Of course he fucking was. Sometimes he's a hit or miss.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mama's
Oh,
on Jen's labia.
it's like very vibrato.
That's what he sounds like. He sounds like he has a trachea, like a little like.
I know.
You know
and-
those those commercials
Oh
that say
yeah.
don't smoke.
Like
Hi,
yeah.
mom. Yeah.
Kind of ET.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know why, because Meredith's voice is beautiful.
If you stay with Meredith Marks long enough, you too will catch emphysema. It's like that. That's what he sounds like to me. Okay.
God. But Beckett.
He's funny.
Yeah.
I wish we had seen more of him too.
I know.
But you know what? It takes time to get comfortable. That's why I'm kind of encouraged for season 2, even though I know that you can't get there yet.
No.
I'm
no.
ready.
You're,
I'm ready to move the fuck on from this season.
you want to go straight into season 2?
Yes, I'm ready for season 2.
No.
Yes.
I need a couple years to process. Forget.
Well, Beckett's not wrong. Some of the outfits that Jenna's pulling
Wacky.
out are wacky.
Wacky tacky, baby.
Wacky? Tacky.
I love it though, because she's like, really? You really think this?
Yeah, I
But
think
she
so.
said that he has great style and she trusts him.
Well, she taught him.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Next is Jessel.
The queen.
She doesn't know how to go to a party and not talk. Jessel, please. You are not quiet.
Oh,
what the
yeah,
fuck are
her,
you talking
and her
about?
tea.
I know. You think my voice sounds sexy?
Next subject, please.
It's like Anna Faris in Scary Movie.
yeah.
Hey.
She goes, hello. Yeah. Another voice that I love, Anna Faris.
I want to have a good time. I don't want to deal with the negativity. What about Erin?
What about Erin?
She's fucking obsessed.
You know,
Eminem Stan,
yes,
the song.
it is.
I had to ask Eeps what that was.
What do you mean?
I was like, what is that? What is Eminem Stan?
oh, it's a song.
I didn't know that.
That's where the Stan
Sorry.
came in.
Am I not real?
You're not the real Slim Shady.
Not a real New Yorker.
But that
not
is
a real
what it is.
fan.
It's a fan that is so obsessive with Eminem. He writes fan letters and then he ends up killing his girlfriend
Well, Eeps then was like,
and himself. Maybe I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've listened to it.
I just can't imagine why. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, the Dido song.
Yeah.
So I knew it as the Dido song.
Oh.
But of course.
Yes.
And I said, oh, that song with the music video that's really controversial because she's beat up. Isn't she beat up in the song?
In his song,
Isn't she kind of like walking around beat up?
I honestly don't. I
Okay.
don't remember.
Guys, please let me.
I don't think so.
Let me slide on this one, okay, guys? Don't DM me.
Yeah, I don't think
at
so.
me.
I
at
don't
me.
even know if she's in the video. In his video, I mean.
What song am I thinking of then?
No, that is right.
That
though.
is the song.
That is the song.
I think she's in the music video.
because that's the chorus.
Yeah, because she's like hanging in the door jam. And she's looking off.
Maybe so.
With the blonde
I mean,
flipped hair.
it is. I mean, he had a lot of music videos that were very like centered around abuse.
I know.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was.
There will be nobody call my door. I'm in love.
Oh wow! I did not know what that was for a minute.
Will be. It's White Flag.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the
I
flag?
will go down with this shit.
It's Jessel.
Oh, she is.
I won't.
Yeah.
I want to. Whatever.
Honestly, it brings me right back to Love Actually. Remember that song in Love Actually?
Oh. And when we meet, I'm sure we will.
Wow,
I'm getting it.
writing the stars,
I'm getting
baby.
in and out. I'm getting in. And that's like Enya.
Yeah,
I always get Enya and Dido.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
They kind of sound similar. But yeah, Jessel's starting to realize that everyone's obsessed with her. By everyone, we mean Erin and Sai. But really, she's honing in on Erin in this part.
She really
Erin
is.
is obsessed.
She doesn't have the capacity to think for herself. I kind of agree.
She doesn't have a brain, or whatever she said.
That's what she said.
She's brainless. She didn't have a brain.
Oh, I don't think I caught that.
Yeah. And Pavitt was like, okay, got it. Pavitt was hilarious in the scene. He was just sitting back and listening. And she's like, I don't want to do this and this and this. Okay, got it.
He's going to show up wearing 10 rings.
That's right. 10 rings
Could you imagine?
and a tattoo of a ring. Take that off, Pavitt.
They're projecting.
Yeah.
I mean, let's think about it. Do you think Aaron's projecting a little bit?
Oh, I think Aaron is only a projector.
Got it.
Yes. I think that this woman is highly insecure. Big time.
It feels to me that Sai is pointing these things out to kind of get at her in a gotcha, but Aaron is also kind of riding on those coattails because maybe she's projecting. It's like two different things I feel like are happening at once.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
No, I think that that's true. And I think Sai's just more... Sai just thinks a bitch. And I think there's levels of Sai that, like, yes, she's honing in so deeply on, like, well, what are the dates? Why is he doing this? Why? You're a liar, liar, liar. But there's also a part of Sai that I don't really think she cares very much about the little details. She's just trying to somehow tear Jessel down from, like, a character standpoint. Like, she wants to tear her character down.
Oh, of
Whereas Aaron, I think, is coming more from a projection of, like, a relationship. Because her relationship obviously has cracks, X, Y, and Z. Who knows what the fuck it is. But, you know, so she's... And because I think... Jessel's really mad about the ring comment, and that came from Aaron. It didn't come from Sai. So I think she's honing in on Aaron a lot because Aaron's the one that's been running her mouth to Bryn, saying that, well, she doesn't know about the relationship because he doesn't wear a wedding ring and all this stuff. And so I think that's really bothering her. And I think that Aaron is saying all this because you have to have some type of insecurity within your own relationship. Otherwise, why would you not go to Jessel and say, Jessel, I know it's not my business, but why doesn't Pavitt wear his wedding ring? I'm sorry, aren't y'all friends? Oh, no, they're not. They're not friends. So of course they're not doing that.
Well, here's the thing, and going to your argument, of course, day in and day out, whether or not they're friends.
And all the live long day.
If any of my friends' significant other who they were married to wasn't wearing a ring, and I noticed that, one, I don't even think that I would ask. But if I needed to ask, yes, I would.
You would go to the person.
I would just be like, is that a thing that he doesn't wear his ring? I noticed that. I would just be casual
and then,
on it.
yeah, and then if your friend was like, oh yeah, he never does, well, then take the cue from your friend that she doesn't or he doesn't give a fuck, whatever.
That's why it's like, even if, it's like, okay, fine. We live in the land where they're not friends. Even as non-friends, it still feels weird that we're still pushing it.
She is so insecure. Sai has her own fucking issues. Aaron is very insecure. Same with, oh my God, if we didn't have sex in 18 months, what would you do? Oh, I would cheat on you. In front of a fucking camera, this man is saying this. So I think in her mind, in Aaron's mind, if Abe doesn't wear his wedding ring, he's absolutely having an affair.
But don't worry, I'll bring the sty with me. God damn, to keep me honest.
Ew. Yeah, I guess he doesn't need to worry anymore with the sty. That sty is wedding ring on his face.
It is.
He's getting nothing.
He's got.
Or maybe they'll be like, just put a patch on.
Like Leanne Loughlin's husband.
Yes.
Wearing the patch.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. Patch Brothers.
We're at Jessel's party. I mean,
Bryn's party. I mean, it is Jessel's party.
Yeah, let's call it what it is. Because it is Jessel's party.
This is the Real Housewives of Jessel. Is really what the show is. I hope she gets a pay grade.
It's Real Housewife of New York.
Jessel.
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 Yeah.
Jessel edition.
I just want her to have a spinoff and just see Jessel musings. We just follow her walking around the house doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like Big Brother style. I just want to
Right.
see her day in the life.
Yes. I would watch that.
I want to know what she does.
I would watch that and the charcuterie board that goes along with it.
The cheeses.
It's high class. Cheese and meat.
Montessori, wine, cheese. Brie.
Pinky up.
Champs, caviar,
Chomps.
Vietnam. $15,000.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're at Bryn's party. Again, I mean, I'm going to say this while I'm blue in the face. These setups are weird. We don't really ever see her set up her party. I wish that we did. We get a little flash to the invitation where she tells people to show up with somebody either they are currently having sex with or they want to have sex with. Okay. But she shows up to her party. And
Alone. You know what I mean? So why is that?
I am so fucking stupid. In my argument, I didn't even...
Like, why did she show up alone?
Wait. Why?
She
Why
doesn't
did
have
she
any.
show-
She doesn't have anybody on her mind that she wants to have sex with. I don't know.
Jenna fucking
Oh,
Lyons.
she's gonna be there.
Oh my
kiss
God.
is just a kiss.
Stop. Is it a hookup or is it a kiss?
Is it a kiss or a hookup? Do they have
Wait.
sex with the kiss?
I did. Yeah, she shows up alone, so she.
Yeah,
didn't
where's
follow her
what's his
own-
face?
Who? Gideon?
I'm gonna call him like Gallo.
Gaston?
Gaston.
Gaston is Taylor's new boyfriend from Southern Charm. It's not Gaston. It's said a different way, but
Yeah, where was Gideon?
I don't know. But where is the person who planned this party? Because it wasn't Bryn.
I don't know. There were like
Bryn's like,
thousands.
oh my
of
god, I
balloons.
love this party. I didn't plan. This is so new to me. I didn't know any of this. But she casually mentions her friend's restaurant.
Yes.
So it kind of, I guess, gives us a little connective tissue. We're like, oh, okay, I guess the friend planned it.
Gets the restaurant on TV. But yeah,
Sai, excuse me. David and the Hamburglar show up.
God.
Isn't that what she says that she looks like a little bit with the mask?
Yeah.
Earlier I said.
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah. And then Bryn's like, "You're abandoned." Abandoned.
What?
Abandoned.
Abandoned. What is abandoned? Abandoned? Oh, abandoned.
Yes,
Like B-A-N-D-I-T.
Yes, that's
Got
what I was
it.
trying to say.
Like the poop bandit in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Abandoned.
Bravo, fucking bravo.
We're not taking that out. Okay. Abandoned.
Abandoned.
She
abandoned.
says that she looks like an abandoned. She was abandoned in Brooklyn. No, abandoned. She's abandoned. She stole Brooklyn. She's abandoned in Brooklyn at 16 selling incest. Okay.
Oh, God.
And the money that she made from selling the incest went to Central Perk for coffee.
Yes.
Little come up, little pump. Pump me up.
Yes, penis
Okay.
pump.
Aaron and Abe show up.
God.
Guys, he's wearing
Snooze.
okay, but I kind of have to say this. He's wearing a
What?
Phantom of the Opera mask where it kind of only covers like one side of the face. But guys, it doesn't cover the side that has the sty.
Why?
Because he bought the wrong the sty showed up on the wrong side of the face.
God.
Okay. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Such a loser. This group of people like
Let's rub his hair some more.
Ew. I don't want to see anything with Abe. He's really talking about rubbing. It's going the wrong way. I do not like it at all.
Just in general, he's kind of sleaze. He can't eat alone. What's the thing that bothers you the most about Abe? Out of the whole season,
Everything.
If you had to pick one thing that really just is like about Abe, what is it? What would it be? And why?
The acting.
No, it's
No,
cheesy.
no.
The acting.
I don't like that he's a terrible actor. I also don't like that he just
Aaron.
admitted that he's going to fuck somebody else if his wife doesn't have sex with him.
Aaron.
I think that's the biggest ick. And
Aaron.
I must. If Aaron hooks up with man, it must be gay man, and I must watch. Why? The fuck? I can't. Do whatever you want in your marriage, I guess. But
She can only fuck somebody if she finds him on Grindr.
yes, he must be gay, but he must be able to get hard for a straight woman, but be gay.
So we do it doggy style, so we don't see her face. We can pretend it's man. I'm going to fucking hell. Guys, I'm going to fucking hell, and I know, and I've been waiting. I'm waiting to go to hell. I'm waiting for this moment.
It's like your Heather's. I've been there. It's quite
yeah.
nice. I just
Heather,
came from
you
there.
look like hell. I just got back.
It's so good.
I mean, is that the one thing you'd pick? Is acting?
No, I think it's when he was like, "No, I'll have sex with somebody else." He just grosses me out.
Erin, Bryn said something really inappropriate at our vow party. You don't know this, but I talked to her for 45 minutes about it because
And laughed.
I could not leave. I'm a grown man and I could not leave the conversation.
Yeah.
And I felt really scared.
Yeah, he
I
was
felt
scared.
scared and I felt like she was going to come onto me. And I don't have impulse control.
I can't say no.
I can't say no.
I love women.
She made jokes about me being divorced and how she wants me at our vow
And
renewal.
I said, "Take me."
At our vow renewal, I said no vows. I just congratulated you for being married to me.
Yes, and being wife, woman, and mother.
Happy life, happy wife.
And then we get Ubah. Ubah comes in, and then David has to talk to Ubah.
Yes.
I'm sorry
Goes
for the
her
things
side.
that I said.
Oh, slow clap.
You want to do a slow clap?
David is a great cast member on the show. He's the best housewife there is.
What I meant to say was, you can do anything on your own. It was the wrong thing to say. And Ubah goes, let this be teachable. Let it be a teachable moment. Yeah, I was wrong. Guys, it really is that simple to just do an apology. Now, I will say, David was a little bit too much for me in the rest of the scene. I thought he kept
was
talking and talking. But it
He
was,
was trying to
nice
make
to
up
see,
because his wife
is
bitch.
a horrendous, yeah. And I get it, and that's
Yeah.
fine. And maybe it wouldn't have been so bad if Sai didn't keep popping up. But
Okay, did you notice that? She could not let anybody have a private solo breakaway. It's almost as if every time she saw a camera move, she was like, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna see what they're talking about. I'm gonna hear. She didn't even do a drive-by. She's like, what? And she jumps
was there.
stairs and she comes up behind people's shoulders. Which in the producer land, I'm so happy that she does. She doesn't walk in front of camera. She comes from behind and into frame. But it's a jump scare every time. She cannot let anybody have a fucking conversation.
No, she can't.
Where's Jessel? She's camo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, with Bryn. Yeah, she's like again. Where's Jessel? She is waiting. She's like, I've got to find Jessel. There's an uneasiness with Sai and with Aaron, but
If she were here, you would see her.
Jessel's not here yet, guys. We know
know,
that
but
we
that's
love Jessel, but she's not here yet.
That's what Bryn's like. Why the fuck are you asking?
She's like, you'll know when she's here.
Yeah, because there's 5 people at that party.
I know, guys. This party's small.
It's very small. There's
Very
5
weird-
people at the party.
Very weird party.
5 people. 6 including the Sty. Okay.
Oh, gross.
Sty wants to start the night off on the right foot.
Then don't show up.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, but then
Jessel and Pavitt show up.
we get Jessel and Pavitt, and the night begins.
Says hi to everybody.
She comes over. Yeah. She says, hi. How are you?
It's a collective hi. It's a hi to everyone.
Yes,
It's a hi to the crowd. Like pageant. You know, Jessel came in, she did her pageant wave. She goes, hi, guys.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Whatever, though. She goes straight up to that little small group of Aaron and Sai and whatever that other stand-in person that
If
we
they
don't know what
didn't-
her name is.
Exactly. And if they didn't care, they all wouldn't be waiting for her. Like she just came home. Like she's a prisoner of war
yes.
for 5 years in Vietnam. And she finally
well,
came home, like John McCain.
They were waiting for
They
her
were waiting for
because
her.
they have nothing else to talk about. But when Jessel gets here, we can go in. So Jessel comes over and says, hi. And it's not
Long time, no see.
Oh yeah, Lauren's like, how long has it been?
Did
Weren't
you
they
notice
just
that
together?
they all kind of said some iteration of like, oh my God, it's been a while.
Yeah, I don't
Like, how
know.
many when was this?
I don't
6
know.
months after they filmed
I
the
don't
season?
know. Could be.
It felt like none of them had seen each other in weeks and months.
I know. That's a good point.
Aaron's like,
We have no time.
no hug, no warm hello.
Also,
What did I do to her?
this is the insecurity speaking out. Why do you care, first of all?
I thought
also,
she didn't care.
Also, Aaron,
She didn't care. She's a parrot. She didn't care.
Aaron, take control over your own body. If you wanted to give Jessel a hug, you could have leaned in and given Jessel a hug, and
Why
maybe
not?
Jessel would have received it. But you didn't. Your body did not move. Why is it Jessel's responsibility to come in and hug you?
Exactly.
Because Jessel's not saying, wow, Aaron was really cold and gave me a really cold greeting. You're saying that. But you didn't make any action to give her a warm greeting. So what the fuck are you talking about? And it bothers her so much that she has to follow.
She chases her.
She has to follow
She
Jessel.
literally is chasing her.
Hi, what's wrong?
You didn't say hi to me. What did I do?
I did. And then we get that wonderful callback to like 30 seconds ago. Hi guys, how are you?
Oh my God, I was laughing
She looks
so
like
hard.
such an idiot, dude.
Yeah. She's so concerned about the hi. Aaron, just peruse the party. Just walk around,
She's
meander.
not comfortable in her skin right now.
Just
Something's amiss.
And neither is Sai. She ignored me. I'm gonna go get cheese.
Oh yeah, they're
I'm
both
gonna
not-
start this party off on the right foot. I'm gonna get cheese first.
Aaron is trying to pander and Sai gets angry. Like that's how they're dealing with both feeling kind of rejected.
Uh-huh.
And I think at the beginning of the season, they coined Jessel as like the loser of the group, right? But because Jessel, people like Jessel, and I know as they're filming the show, they don't know what the viewers are going to think because we have not seen it yet.
No, but they always get
there's
it
a
wrong.
sense they do. And there's a sense that like no one else is turning on Jessel except for us. And like they are so concerned with Jessel.
It's like Lisa Barlow.
Oh yeah.
Everyone thought Lisa Barlow was going to be the othered. She's gonna be othered on the show. She's gonna be the outlier.
yeah.
I mean, she might have been, but we were raising her up.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay? She's on our shoulders.
Yeah.
We're lifting her.
Yeah.
You raise me up, Josh Groban.
Uh-huh. You raise me up to touch the fucking mountain. Okay.
Now,
In Vietnam.
Jessel's like, nothing's wrong, but that's what I think is funny. She's like, because she does say something. She's like, oh, nothing's wrong.
Oh, it's fine.
But you did say, I've heard you say, my husband doesn't wear a ring.
He's a cheater.
You're questioning.
No, I didn't say that. No, lies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then Sai comes in
Great.
again. Because again, she just pops in. What? Who? I heard Pavitt, so I'm jumping in. Well, I heard that you don't like me. Oh, no. It's not that I don't like you. I just don't want to be your best friend. Oh, okay, great. So we're good, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I never said we weren't good. Okay. I just like,
Cameras are going down. Let's be friends. Let's move forward. Nothing. The reason that this is very clunky and nothing's resolved is because there's not a real issue here. Like, why are you mad at her? Why are you mad at Jessel?
there's no reason.
There's no reason.
But she's trying to act like it's like not that big of a deal, but every other
Because I
scene
think-
that
oh.
predicates it is like, I'm so angry.
I'm
mad.
screaming at you. I'm yelling, but I don't care.
She has every time Jessel and Sai have had to, quote, confront each other, and I mean that in the most innocuous, monotonous way,
Yeah.
it has ended very quickly with Sai yelling and screaming at her.
Yeah.
Not shouting, screaming.
Yeah.
I've seen a vein pop at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And if this is her not caring, back up.
Uh-huh.
Back up when she cares. I don't know what the fuck the situation is.
Well, yeah, and this is what Erin says. I've tried. Erin tells Jessel she's tried.
She's tried what?
She's tried lately to be nice, to be okay.
Oh, that's right.
I have heard horrible things. It doesn't make me lash out at you like you lash out at me.
Okay.
Okay, I need Erin to get a thesaurus. Okay. The way that she's just so hyperbolic. Jessel lashes out at Erin.
Because she didn't say hi? Or is she going back to like
She's
one
going
of the-
back in time, I guess. I don't.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
to the Tribeca up and coming
I
neighborhood
guess,
conversation,
guys,
the
we have
coffee
nothing,
date?
We have nothing. We have nothing to prove the lashing. So it could be she means this episode.
Yeah,
the
we don't
episodes before.
know.
I have no idea. Have we seen
And
Jessel
what do we
lash
No.
out at Erin?
What does she think Sai's doing?
So this is conditional then, because
Yeah.
she's saying, "Well, I don't understand why you're upset with me. I've been nothing but nice. I've tried. What the fuck has she done to try?
So you've been nothing but nice to Jessel, but when Jessel was getting accosted by Sai at that party, you sat there and laughed. Was that being nice?
Correct.
She's delusional.
When we were
to
at
me.
Swingers, when Pavitt corroborated what Jessel was saying, and then went on to say why he loves his wife, and he says, you know, she lets me travel. I travel. I love traveling. She kind of lets me be me. See, liar. See, Jessel, he's telling the truth. You lied.
What
he
lie?
Wants to be away from you and the kids.
Yeah.
You're a liar. Okay.
So
So when the fuck is when is that nice?
yeah, yeah. She hasn't been nice the entire season.
Well, she says she has been. And then she says, well, you've called me a parrot multiple times. First of all, it's ridiculous.
Jessel goes, oh yeah. Jessel was doing it for me in this scene because she takes ownership, something that no one does on this show. And she was like, yeah, I did. It's an English thing.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay. I mean, here's the
Or
thing.
maybe she said a London. I don't know. But she's like, it's a.
She did. She said it was English. This is like Lisa Vanderpump. She's like, it's English humor. You know, every time she says something really like hunty, she would always be like, it's English
It's
humor.
English.
It's English humor. So would Dorit and PK. I'm like, Dorit, you're from Connecticut. Okay.
Oh,
Exactly.
don't mention Connecticut.
Please don't. Connecticut? Mm-mm.
It's not even a state. Don't mention it.
Here's the thing. Erin is not bothered that she called her a parrot. Erin is bothered that anybody would accuse her of not having her own identity.
Yes, but she doesn't. So
She doesn't.
drop kick.
Again, just has to say, but I'm not getting to the point where I ever yell at anybody. And then Bryn, who seems really bothered by this, Bryn is like, no, you don't stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. You confuse yelling for standing up for yourself. I don't think that she does.
No.
I just think that we're at the point now where I understand what Bryn's saying because I do agree with that. I agree with that sentiment. But I think where we're at right now currently with Jessel really kind of getting a no fucks given attitude is because she's already tried and it doesn't work. So what the fuck is the point? Why waste your breath?
Well, right.
That's what I think this is.
Correct. And I'm on the side with Jessel. And also, I can understand where Bryn is coming from, but let's let Jessel be in control of how she wants to handle situations that affect her directly.
But I do think the reason why Bryn is pushing it is because, and we've all been there, I think there's probably been more said, you know, because we have to condense these episodes down to 43 minutes. And I think that Bryn feels like maybe Jessel's been very incessant or insistent or consistent in being bothered by what Erin or Sai are saying. So I think in this moment she's like, I think Bryn's probably coming more of a place like, we hear you talking about this, so if you're not bothered, that's okay, but you can stand up for yourself. I think she's trying to give her the agency.
I know, but
So
we're
I
just
think-
missing that context.
I know.
So
That's what I think is happening, but I do think at the same time, this is the last party, and what's the point?
there's no point.
There's not.
And to me in this moment, it's coming more from like, if you really feel this way, Bryn, not that you need to defend Jessel because she can do this for herself, but why aren't you saying anything?
She didn't.
Why aren't you being like, Aaron, you're being a bitch. Stop it. Or Sai, why do you care? You're being a bitch.
Correct.
We're not getting any of that
We're getting
information.
none of
So
that.
why are you having such a strong opinion on how Jessel's handling herself?
Instead, she wants to perpetuate Jessel having the agency to stand up for herself.
Yeah.
So she suggests a party fun trick.
Oh, God.
Again.
Oh, God. This is so Lisa Rinna.
Let's go around and air our grievance.
Let's go around
Jessel,
and
you
say
need to stand up
one
for yourself, so let's go
thing
around.
you hate about the person to your left. It's
Let's
like,
leave it here.
Oh, my God.
Let's leave it here. Leave the shit here on my birthday.
The grievance.
It's just weird. Again, it's like Jessel.
Also, I get it, but why are the men here? Like, I understand why the men have to be here because it has to all be about Pavitt or Pavitt. Good God,
Is that
but
not Pavitt?
Pavitt? Did I say Pavitt?
I don't
I
know.
said
Have I
it
been
wrong.
saying it wrong?
I don't know.
Fuck.
P. I just. Why do we need the husbands?
I don't know.
Over it. I'm over it.
Aaron's like, what a fun party trick. You know what, Aaron? It's
Or
not a
you're
fun
not-
party
you're
trick,
not-
but you're not the judge.
you're not fun.
You're not the judge, jury, and executor of fun.
Good God.
I would not trust you with fun if my life depended on it.
No.
At all.
no,
We
no.
saw the Hamptons. We saw 13 episodes. I want to know when we had fun. When did she have fun?
Well, she tried to have fun with Ubah when she was in that bumper cart, but that wasn't even fun.
The
She
costume
doesn't
store?
have fun. She doesn't relax. I don't. Okay. Sorry, I got goosebumps. You got to move on.
And then we get.
What? Bipolar.
I was thrown off.
God.
I was thrown off when you said Sai was bipolar.
And then you called her a bitch. But then he took it back, guys. I did want to bring it up on camera to say that he did say he's bipolar, but then he took it back instantly. I was actually. Oh, go
no
on.
more. No, wait,
Well, I was
no.
actually kind of surprised that we didn't get a stronger reaction from Sai to the bipolar comment. Like, we get something in the confessional where she's like, "That's really offensive, especially since my mom was bipolar."
Yeah.
But like, the scene moves so quickly that by the time we're getting a reaction from Sai, it's about like, "Well, he called you a bitch." You know what I mean? Like, it moves very fast. Other than Aaron being like, "Wow, that's so messed up." Well, you know what I think is messed up, Aaron? Your
Existence?
yeah,
On the show?
your situation.
Yeah, well, I definitely knew that they were going to bring it up. I didn't know that it was going to be brought up so unceremoniously by suggesting that we play a game that goes nowhere.
I know.
This is fucking horrible. Can we produce somebody to just figure out how to have a conversation where this gets brought up as opposed to playing a game?
Let's go around in a circle. Yeah,
You said this, but you took it back, so it's okay. But I want to air it out anyway.
yeah.
I have to imagine they're going to get better by season 2, but this feels a little amiss. And for everyone out there, okay, you are not bipolar. You have bipolar. There's a difference. A lot of people say I'm bipolar or I'm not bipolar. It's not that you aren't bipolar. It's that you don't have bipolar. Adjective, noun.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to just throw that out there just real quick.
Language lesson.
Don't confuse being a bitch for being honest.
Well, honestly, you're a bitch. That's what I would have said to her.
You're a liar. She lies, Pavitt.
Yeah.
The way that they talk about Jessel like she's not in the room is beyond. She lies. Pavitt, you don't even fucking know. She lies. She lies about everything. What do I lie about? She lies. He. The way that it's disrespectful to me.
Oh, because she didn't say her
Jessel's
name.
husband. You know his
Yeah,
fucking
I
name
know.
enough. She.
Yeah.
Just say her name.
Yeah, I know.
Pavitt,
I know.
the reason why I'm having a hard time with this is because she
does it on purpose,
In
though.
my 2-week friendship with Jessel, I have come to the conclusion she's a
lies.
liar. Okay.
And even Aaron, she lies about everything. Okay.
What did she lie about?
What did I
White
lie
lies.
about? The dates. The dates.
But the fact that she openly and just easily can admit that it's a white lie is beyond. Again, God, we're here and we're yelling about white lies. White lies?
And you lie about everything.
But I thought a white lie was like, how do I look in this dress? Pretty.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I went to the store on Tuesday, but I really went on Wednesday. Whatever.
Yeah. But only because you had told your friend you were going to go to the store on Tuesday.
I'm telling you,
You know what I
because
mean?
she doesn't. I don't think she cares about the details. She just hates Jessel.
Well, here's the thing.
For whatever reason, she hates Jessel.
You were asking why you don't, like, you were like, why didn't she, you were surprised. She doesn't get more upset or frustrated, mad about the bipolar comment, right? Well, again, why do you think? Because she doesn't care about that. She only cares about Jessel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, whatever. Pavitt said that. Who cares? Focus on Jessel. Jessel's a liar.
A liar. And the only example I have is dates. She said that you were going next week, but when we get the flash, she says a couple weeks, but now there's no date. She lies about everything. Give me, that's the same example you used in the last episode. I need another example of Jessel lying, since you're telling me everything she says is a lie. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. Then I need another example other than the trip.
I don't know what the other example
So shut the fuck up. Sick of this shit.
We need to exhume your uncle. We need to know if he was a real alcoholic. Did he have cirrhosis of the liver? I need to know if you're lying about that.
Dig him up.
Well, because she's forensics. Everything that she does, she is the detective.
I can't.
She is forensics.
I can't.
She wants to make sure that she knows the whole truth and nothing but the truth, even though they've told her the truth. But we just want to know the truth from you. We want to know the real
What
Jessel.
is the truth?
Even though you've told me who you are, I don't believe it. I need to know the real Jessel. I don't believe it. Vietnam, different dates, lies.
It's like she's the kind of person that instead of just talking to Jessel one-on-one and believing in her truth, she needs to dig and find like a classmate that Jessel went to school with when she was in elementary school and be like, what was Jessel really like? And then have that person
Like
tell
a true
her,
Hollywood story.
yes, and be like, that person told me was the absolute truth. As opposed to just believing whatever the fuck Jessel tells you. But
Here's the thing. I am not supporting Sai, but I do think what Sai is trying to say, and it's not landing, because there is an element here where I'm having a hard time believing that she cares and doesn't care at the same time. What I think she's trying to say and what her argument is and the point that she's trying to get across, and let me again say, I do not support this. What I think she's trying to say is that she feels, even though she doesn't have evidentiary support that Jessel's lying, her theory, her hypothesis rather, is that Jessel kind of doesn't really tell the truth. She kind of lies about nonsensical, monotony, mundane things, right? What she's trying to say is if I feel that she lies about the monotony of life, I just don't need her to lie. I don't know why she would lie. I'm annoyed that she would lie. Now, I can understand that from a certain regard, because I've had friends where I feel like they kind of just like lie about like stupid shit like that, or I've had cast members who lie about stupid shit like that, and I don't actually care that they're lying, but I do want to know why they feel like they have to. And I would support this more if, like you said, they were really close and they were really good friends. But I do think that's what Sai is more trying to say. But in saying that, it kind of cancels each other out, because she's like, I care, but it's not landing, because it appears though she cares more than I think that she actually does.
yeah, it seems like she cares very much. And just like Jessel, she's not doing a very good job of conveying what she really cares about.
Well, she does. She does say. She goes, you said he was leaving and he had a ticket.
I know,
Now,
but
swingers,
that's her
he
only,
said he was leaving later.
that's her only fucking example that she has. If she could say
Fucking
one
cares.
fraction of what you just said, like, I just feel like, I don't know,
Betsy,
and I'm confused,
It
and
would be
you
me
lie
tell-
about little
But
things.
it'd be like me telling you, oh yeah, I went to dinner on Tuesday with so and so, and then next week, I'm like, oh, on Wednesday when I was at dinner with so and so, and you go, oh wait, I thought you went on Tuesday. Oh wait, you're right. Oh no, I didn't go on Tuesday. I don't know why I said Tuesday to you. I went on Wednesday. You're a liar.
know.
I'm quitting the podcast. We cannot continue this any further.
Yeah.
You have no integrity, no dignity. It's fucking
God.
stupid.
It's so dumb. I'm so happy this is over.
Well,
Connecticut.
yeah, we'll skip the parrot stuff because we already it fails. It is
sad.
such a failure.
So sad, y'all.
Then we get to Connecticut. Well, right before that, real quick, Jessel asks David why your wife doesn't like me. I don't think that she does not like
she
you.
doesn't not. It's like Ramona. I don't not like you. The fuck does that mean?
I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't not like
Yeah,
you.
not like you. Yeah,
okay.
David's just trying to keep the peace. He's just like,
He's just
you
like,
know.
please, I just don't want to get my dick chopped off. I just got to make it out alive. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is a great sign that Erin has a sense of humor. She came out in a parrot costume. Jessel, we appreciate your service and we appreciate the work that you did in this moment to fake all of this.
Yeah, fake
You
laugh,
were throwing
everything.
her a bone, baby, and we see it.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. We salute you.
Yeah.
All right. Connecticut. All right.
Yeah.
Ubah's boyfriend calls. She answers. We don't know it's her boyfriend, but
Context,
yeah,
please.
we can ascertain it's her boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you had a man in Connecticut.
What?
That is fucked up, Bryn. Fucked up.
What?
Okay.
Okay, listen, Sai actually lands it. Now Erin's pathetic. Erin's like, what? I can't believe you said that. Sai,
Here's the thing.
well,
We know that she is the culprit.
Of
We know
course.
that she is the reason that everybody knows.
yes.
But why does she have to give herself away like that?
Bryn, Well, she's dead in the water because Ubah knows that she's the only one that she told that to. So,
And then we have to be regaled. So, after the costume shop, Sai, am I getting it right? Am I getting it right? Sai, am I getting it right? We went to Casa Cipriani.
I can't read your handwriting.
We had a pact. We had a cup, hold hand, blood, sister act. Just like Taylor. Actually, Casa Cipriani is where Taylor Swift was seen with Maddie Healy.
Oh.
And then she revoked her membership because she was pissed that members of Casa Cipriani took pictures of her and sent it to Dumois.
Oh, is that real?
Yeah, it is real.
Oh,
She was upset
okay.
that members of Casa Cipriani and Casa Cipriani did not step in, like Travis Kelce said when he said, I can take it from here.
I got it.
I've got it. Yeah.
Blindside.
Her security, her privacy was at risk. Well, so apparently was Ubah's. Her privacy was
Oh,
at
yes,
risk.
yes,
'Cause
yes.
they went to Casa Cipriani and they had a conversation after the costume shop. So here's what actually happened. They had a conversation offline. Okay. The costume shop scene came after the fact.
Yeah.
That's why this story feels so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Okay. You can understand my shock when the first thing the Bryn says is Connecticut. We made a pact.
Never said that.
Okay.
I never said Connecticut.
Who fucking cares?
I am kind of a little lost in the woods with why this matters. I understand. Well, it's a twofold. I do and I don't. Because I'm going to say that I love Ubah. Ubah's probably my favorite. I mean, I love Jessel too, but I love Ubah. But I can understand maybe it's a new relationship. We're coming towards the end of the season.
I don't think so, though. I don't think it's in a relationship.
Okay, well then one, you probably do need to be disclosing that. So I do have a little bit of an issue with that. But I'll live in the world where it's like this is real life, and she didn't want people to know that she had a boyfriend, whatever it is. Why is the Connecticut a big deal? Is it just meaning that we now know personal stuff? And I mean Connecticut. I don't know why that's a red herring.
I don't think that it is. I just,
Why are we so obsessed with Connecticut?
I honestly
Not
don't know.
New York City.
Because because there's only one man living in Connecticut, so we can narrow it down.
And it's Ubah's boyfriend.
Who was dating. I don't know.
It's weird.
I also was a little surprised that it was like, obviously Sai said something, right? But I'm upset that Bryn said something.
Yeah.
I'm confused by that. I'm actually, I guess because when push comes to shove, at the end of the day, Bryn was the last to know. So Bryn was in control of saying something or not saying something. So Bryn saying something, I guess Ubah feels like she was out of line. But I would argue that Sai was out of line for telling anybody in the first place.
I would agree with that.
Because two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Dead and Bryn.
I mean, if we really want to break it down, I would argue that Ubah telling Sai in the first place was where
wrong.
we went amiss. We went the wrong direction there.
Yeah.
Because we all knew Sai was going to tell Aaron.
God. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I would be more upset with Sai.
But then Bryn says it's on camera.
That's not a camera! I didn't say Connecticut! I mean, she is kind of copying that she said that there was a man, but he's just man.
Who is that?
He's just man. We don't know zip code. He's just man. I did not say man, Connecticut.
It's not on fucking camera.
How did I know? How did I know it was Connecticut then?
Yeah.
Because you're a psychic. I don't get it.
I want nothing to do with Bryn. I let Ubah down, and Bryn is an asshole. Ubah, I am sorry. It's not right. This should have never happened on camera. This is not right.
performative. Yeah.
Who fucking cares? Sai, it's Sai's at fault here.
It's your fault.
And it is on camera twice.
Mm-hmm.
One, because you told Aaron. Two, because, well, we get it dirty in the penultimate episode where we see you and Ubah talking about your man in Connecticut. The problem here, and I think the reason why they're so upset, is not because we find out that Ubah has a boyfriend. The reality is we find out at the end of the season. So it really is inconsequential, and it should be for Ubah. I think the reason here is that the boyfriend's been around for a lot longer than we are led to believe in these last two episodes.
Okay.
Because Ubah's like, Connecticut? Where? Why? Connecticut? Who? What? Where? When?
Yeah.
And then we flash. Connecticut? I drive to Connecticut. I drive to Connecticut every weekend.
The time.
That is going to lead me to believe that she's been dating this guy for a while and didn't want him on the show.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It happens, but you got caught. You got caught at the very end, and then you're upset. And Sai's upset because, again, as we typically do, we shoot the messenger, not the person who is responsible for the transgression. You know, we We shoot the friend who has said that you're cheating, but not the person who is cheating.
Correct.
I hate that shit. Fucking hate that shit. Yeah.
Mm.
I know Bryn is going to blame it on the alcohol.
Stop drinking.
Then stop.
Stop it. What about Sai, who was drunk and released the information to Bryn? I was drinking.
She couldn't possibly release that information. She only has 2 drinks.
Yeah.
2 martinis and that's it.
I've been drinking.
I mean, I need her to drink more. If I didn't know that. I didn't know that she was capping out at 2 martinis. Please, for the love of God, drink a 3rd, drink a 4th. Okay?
So much so that you leave the scene and take an
I'm
Uber home
outta here.
and go to bed.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
I
Night,
want
night.
nothing to do with Bryn, even though she's my sister. We are soulmates. She's my
Oh,
sister.
yeah.
We are best friends. We are sisters.
We're family. We are family.
we live
baby.
parallel lives.
But now she's dead to me.
She was abandoned. I was abandoned. Central Perk,
I'm Central Park.
Gary, Indiana.
Oh, that's right.
Mimi, Aunt Sophie.
Uh-huh. A tree and a bench and a duck.
An endowment. Conservatory. Tree.
God.
Donate to the arborists. Everybody, for my birthday, I'd like everybody to donate to arborists.
There she is.
Saving the trees. Because we're not writing cursive anymore in notepads.
No, we don't. We
We are
don't write.
typing. We are typing in our notes about Erin and all of the things that she is and she's shitty about.
God.
That's it, guys.
I can't.
This is where we ended.
I really don't know where to go. I don't want to watch the reunions.
I mean, you can only go down, right?
I'm at the bottom. I mean, I guess
Are we
yes.
negative cents, negative dollars?
I guess I could go further down if we really have no accountability at the reunion, which I don't think we will. So, I might have to. I don't know if I'll be able to watch that. I got to be very, very honest with you, but we'll see.
That's where we ended. Can you believe that that's how it ended?
Yeah, because I thought this was a terrible season of TV. And listen,
4 stars.
We got. Yeah, I don't know. Talk
Got
about
that.
dick sucking. I don't know what's going on
Who
there.
is?
I don't know.
I need to know if they have a dental dam.
Is it Abe? Is he the ghostwriter?
I don't fucking know. It's Brian Moylan.
So maybe.
Yeah. Brian Moylan also said that Southern Charm perpetuates rape culture, which I gotta be honest, deeply offended. I didn't know that my time on Southern Charm was spent perpetuating rape culture as a person who's been sexually assaulted.
Why?
But, I digress. Because I don't understand. I can't.
That seems kind of like a dangerous allegation.
It is dangerous.
I
And
don't know about that.
when it was written in a recap about an episode, I hadn't seen the episode yet. I saw the recap first just to see it because I wanted to see how
Yeah.
many stars they gave it. So when I read that, as you know me, I'm fair. I was very frustrated and I was very annoyed. And I was like, wait, but you know what? Let me watch the episode. Maybe
Yeah.
there's something that I'm missing. It was the most innocuous episode. I said, I guess I missed how
Someone's
we're
just
perpetuating rape culture.
Yeah, prejudgment.
Well, you're perpetuating that Erica Jane has talent by co-writing her book.
There you go.
Bye, Simon and Schuster.
And if you're giving this 4
See you
stars,
later,
I don't need to
alligator.
know anything else.
No, come on.
I don't, guys. And if you like the season, that's great.
That's great.
Honestly, there were some good moments. I mean, listen, we have some great women here.
Was it as bad as the season of Black Shabbat? I don't know.
Oh,
The COVID season?
that was bad
The
too.
season where Heather Thompson said that she's articulate.
Yeah.
She tells Ebony, you are so articulate.
Yeah. Ugh, that
You
was
didn't
really-
know? I
really
used to
cringy.
throw parties for Diddy.
The help.
BLM.
The help is here. I'm like, oh my god.
That's not what she said. That's what
Ramona says. I'm just piling on to all the things that happened in
We're all
that
like,
season.
The movie?
And
starring-
Ebony's like, I have a long lost sister. And we're like, what? It's the shit. Oh,
The movie starring
God.
Emma Stone, The Help.
Oh,
what a
God.
bitch.
I don't know. Listen, so
Serengeti.
the
Tribal.
whole well read.
Articulate.
The whole season, I'll give it like a C minus.
Yeah, I would say that.
But I really honestly I like the women other than the two diabolical ones. Jenna did it for me a little bit in the end there. I don't know if she's gonna come back.
I don't
but,
think she's coming back.
and Bryn, I love Bryn. Bryn's sometimes a little bit too much for me. It's a little bit too much of an act. But all in all, I like her. I
She's
want
no
her
one
to come
play
back.
off of.
Yeah, we need to get her somebody.
I would say all in all, Bryn was a pretty good cast member.
Yeah,
She
no.
participated. She knew what
yeah,
the
I
assignment
definitely
was.
want her to come back.
But it's tough when you don't have anyone to play against.
No, so
And Jessel, she needs a friend.
she does.
We need to bring a friend.
An
to-
actual friend.
Yes, please.
Even if you have to go to Dallas,
for
Texas
the
to
love
find
of
one.
fucking God.
Isn't that where she came from?
I think so. I think she used to live there at one point or another.
Jessel, let me know if you're a Cowboy fan. I won't tell anybody. We can watch games. I guess on our phones together. I don't live in New York, so
Y'all can
your
watch
secret will be
games
safe with me.
when you're flying to Vietnam together. to
Except when I
collect
talk about it
points.
on the podcast.
Until I tell everybody that your secret's safe with me in Connecticut. Yeah, this season. I mean, what else? Any? What was your? Okay, I know it's a C minus, but let's pick your high and your low of the season. What was your? What do you think was?
My high. Well, my low of the season, I think I have to go with the prank wars. I hated that.
Oh, okay.
I hated that.
It's just a prank, Ubah, dumbass.
That killed me. That episode
God.
really, really sent me. My high.
You owe me your life. I saved your phone. Don't you know?
You should be
This
thanking
is a
me.
crisis. Be strong.
You should be thanking me.
I saved your life like Luann.
My high. Yikes. I don't know. Did they have fun? I guess
No,
there were
but-
some moments of fun maybe in
You
there.
want to know what my high is? And I think you're gonna agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not trying to be a bitch. I can't think of
know.
anything right off the top of my head.
I think my high is what was also unexpected. Was started from the bottom. Now we're here. Jessel
Jessel.
landed on top.
Okay. Oh, yep.
Jessel, I think,
Alright.
is my high of the season.
Okay. I go saying that. Yep.
Even Pavitt.
Yeah.
Pavitt's funny. Pavitt's dry.
I'm here. And they're the best.
No, same. They're both dry. 20-minute warm up dry. No, but they do. They both have a dry sense of humor.
Preheat the oven. 20 minutes.
An easy bake oven.
Yeah. Easy bake. Burnt to a crisp, Aaron.
5 minutes. Easy bake. Oven.
I can't.
Yeah, I would say that's my high.
Well, we don't know that we're gonna recap the reunion, guys, but we'll keep you
I don't
posted.
know how I feel about it. That trailer.
It looked terrible. I mean, I told Lauren that I don't think I can do it, so maybe if
I don't
Eeps
know what that
steps in,
trailer
I don't
was.
know.
It was all audio bites.
Yeah, I don't know
It was
why.
sound ups and audio bites.
and then everyone's crying, but we have
it's
no,
just
no
a
connection.
Yeah, it's a montage of nothing.
Yeah.
What's funny is that I did. I joined Bravo and Botox on her podcast, and she had asked me what I thought about the trailer, and I said that it's a montage of sound ups and sound bites.
Yeah.
Usually, when we watch a trailer, when we hear the cast members talking about something, right? They're saying whatever it is in the trailer, they're teasing us. We can usually, through context clues and what we've seen throughout the season, we
Put
can
it
connect to
together.
something, right?
Yeah.
You know, when Tamara says something about Jen, we realize it's probably about Jen and Ryan and the infidelity, whatever.
Right.
This was like, they were just saying, Jessel, liar. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Jenna, fake. She was not her true self. She was fake Jenna. Okay.
Yeah.
That was probably the only thing that I could understand reasonably where that was coming from because we kind of talked about that. Everything else felt very weird. It was very
Yeah.
just like, this side, this, I'm like, where? Who? What?
I know.
What are y'all talking about?
I know. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So it's 2 episodes, guys. It's gonna be 2 episodes. 2 episodes.
Can't.
Well, guys, we made it.
Thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
If you're still with us.
It's
If
just
not,
like-
we understand.
It's like really bad sex with Abe. We made it through. We made it through. We made it to the
But
end.
that's probably way less time.
way less time.
Like 2.5 minutes.
Guys, thank you for joining us.
Yes,
We
we-
really do thank you.
We
'Cause
appreciate
without you, we'd be nothing
God.
and no one.
Dead in the waters.
We'd be
The water.
I don't know where he'd be.
I don't know. On a ship with Jessel somewhere.
Yeah.
Floating away.
Like Ubah, it's not about the journey. It's about how long it takes to get there.
yes. we don't know where
Actually,
we're going.
she said the opposite. She's like, it's not about how long.
It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Yeah.
And how long it takes to get there. And I'm
'Cause
still
it's-
on the journey.
It's the fucking climb, guys.
The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
Yes. It's always going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
I'm always going to want to make it move.
Yes, and we're never gonna be able to.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us this season of Real Housewives of New York City.
To spare.
Jessel.
Yes. Queen. The Queen.
Like and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts. We're on Apple, Spotify, Google, honestly, anywhere. Audible, iHeartRadio. If you Google Reality Bites Podcast, you will find us anywhere to listen, okay? You'll find us. And if you're interested, guys, donate a cocky. All right,
Please.
please,
A stiff one.
because this is therapy, guys.
It's been hard.
We have to process. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to process the abandonment that we felt by watching this entire season and feeling nothing at the end. Guys, I thought I was gonna feel a hug, like Erin thought she was gonna get a hug from Jessel. I felt nothing. I feel empty. I feel
No.
abandoned. Okay.
Cold.
I don't even have the energy to lash out.
No.
I don't. I just have the energy to drink myself.
Yeah.
Okay. At the bottom of a barrel.
So please donate.
The bottom of Erin's mezcal barrel. Because now, guys, we need another person doing mezcal. Guys, thanks. We appreciate you. And
Yes.
guys, donate a cocky for Betsy's birthday.
Thank you. I need it.
Oh, I need to remember to do our thanks next episode.
We'll do them at the top.
We'll do it at the top. We'll be back with SLC this week.
Ugh.
Very excited.
The only show I'm liking.
Very, very excited.
Love it.
Well, we have. No, OC's done.
Yes.
Wait, what's new this week? Do we have a new show?
I think
We
Beverly
don't.
is next week.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready for Dorit and Garcelle.
So am I. So am I.
Your
I'm ready-
lesbian
I'm
lover.
ready for Dorit without PK. I think he's dragging her down.
Oh, we're not going to get that this season, probably.
Of course not. But I hope that's. Well, I don't hope, but
It's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I love Dorit. I just want the best for her. Anyway,
All right.
guys, thank you for joining us. Betsy's got to go. She's got to go to happy
I
hour with
do.
her family. It's her birthday.
Okay.
All right, guys, thanks.
Bye.